should be streaming now. If you're not, click live. Click stream.
Quick live rundown. It's not, because on my channel I'm on by myself.
I don't understand. And I bet. Yeah, because it says it's shown. It says it's shown on YouTube.
No, it's just me on my channel.
Yeah, I know. Hey.
Bro, they just watching. They just watching you stand there.
I know, right? We about to find out. Yeah. I'm live on my side. Everybody's live on everybody's side. The music is loud.
But it's just me on the channel. It's not everybody else.
What's happening, everybody, man? Look here. We are trying to get things figured out. All right? We using some alien foreign technology right now, bro.
For real,
At the end of the
we're
day,
using something crazy.
you feel me? It's all right, bro. We got to decode and encrypt all this shit that's going on in here. But we appreciate everybody that's showing up in the fashion that they doing, man.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, what is going on? Yeah, bro. I just see, what up, Run? This me and Rundown. I see on air. That's all I see.
Bro, I only hear Leo's voice.
Right.
That's it.
I'm on. I'm
all I
on,
hear.
and I can hear.
I don't even hear
everybody.
my man Turf. Now, the only way I can go to hear Turf is if I go to the actual YouTube app and I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's it. So we're gonna have to do it. So we're gonna do this ghetto. It's how I'm a.
Absolutely.
I've been having issues with you. Sun Goddess has been having issues. He's worse Chona. Nah, we're trying to do something on Turf's new Alienware and crypto channel.
We already knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? We let Turf take the wheel, man. Just like we let Jesus take the wheel, and it is what it is, bro. Let it ride.
Well, hey, what I can tell y'all
Let me
is
see what this
that-
man talking about, bro.
What I can tell y'all is that my live is perfect. I'm sorry.
So you're cool. Forget us, huh? You hear that? You hear that, Rundown?
Hold on, I'm still setting up my iPad so I can hear what this man is saying.
He's saying it works good on his end, so don't worry about us.
I'm sure it does. He all crystal clear, skin glistening, and we over here. It's bad, bro. It's bad.
It's bad, man.
I'm fuzzy. I look terrible in this camera, bro.
No,
Yeah.
actually telling me doesn't. It's actually great.
I don't know, but I do see John Leone, right?
John Leone in the building.
Shout out to my man Turf, though. I ain't seen Turf in a minute. We ain't had a show in a minute, so we still trying to work out the kinks. Hopefully, I can. But shout out to my dog Leo as well. Seen him on Tuesday, man. Let's see how we gonna talk this Raider ball.
Yes, sir. We gonna figure it out, don't worry.
Figure something out.
Facts. Well, Leo, hey, you gonna have to play parent, bro, until we till we figure out how this working, bro. You gotta play parent. You gotta tell me what Turf's saying, bro.
That is crazy, man.
Yeah, I heard Turf for 5 seconds
So,
in this
bro,
bro,
what
man.
is wild?
But
No.
shout out to
What is
everybody.
wild, bro,
Before we start
is
bringing people on
it's
screen,
working
we gonna
for
figure
us.
out.
We got
It's
Dub.
working for
Yeah, we
Rundown,
gonna
bro.
figure out you know what we got to do on here. But I'm seeing
Ain't nothing
everybody up in
happening
here.
Sunday.
Man.
There's no game, man. The only thing happening Sunday is
Hey,
party
it
time.
is working for Rundown.
Yeah.
If you go look at
Relaxation
Rundown
for me.
Station,
I'm sorry. I got a 3-day weekend. The dispensary was like, God damn, here come this man. They was they was ready, bro. I was ready to clear that out. So
See,
yeah,
our
I gotta
Rundown's
figure-
channel is showing.
I know. That's what I was just trying to
Yeah,
tell
but see,
y'all.
my channel's showing, but it's not even the same title that I had it when I put it on the YouTube thing to begin with.
Right.
So I don't even know what's going on there.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
not on
either.
the same title. Yeah, I do know.
Yeah, no game this week, bro. No game. I'm excited.
Oh, you know what's crazy? Hold up.
Let me know.
It's working on. You're right. It's working on the one that says Leo live stream, but not the one I created.
It made its own little thing, bro.
Yeah.
It made its own thing, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can't see.
So
some
I'm
of
gonna stop this one, and I'm gonna leave the Leo live stream.
Okay. And this is rolling
I don't even
through,
know.
so,
Wait.
hey,
I'm
I
trying to
don't know
figure
if
out
y'all
what the
can
hell
see
I got
these,
going
right?
on, bro.
Salute Turf. Sam Tonka in the building.
We apologize, everybody, for watching us do these difficulties. But you know what? It wouldn't be a good show without y'all seeing how it work anyway, right?
Absolutely. And salute to Death Pile Picker.
So I guess I should just stay on the Raider Rundown live stream. I guess. I think that's the best bet. And I'm going to have to clear that other one out.
Can't hear
Let
me,
me see.
and I'm probably gonna.
Hey man, so what's the plans for the bye week?
There we go.
Man, what's the plans?
You know what, bro? I'm chilling. I'm focusing on college football.
Right, right. We got a good game
Yeah.
tomorrow. You feel me? Hey, what
Good
you
game
just told
tomorrow.
me before the stream? I ain't gonna lie, Leo. I need one, bro. I need it.
Oh, you want a Sanders Colorado jersey?
I need it,
just
bro.
ordered
I
one,
need.
bro.
I need.
Yeah.
I'm debating which one I want. Do I want that gray one, right, or do I
Yeah.
want that black?
I ordered the black one.
That black one is dirty, bro. Yeah, I need that black one, bro. I'm telling you right now on stream. You already know what time.
So on the stream, bro, I see all three of us.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's working.
Go ahead.
It is.
Go
working.
ahead, wrap that up, Leo. Let me know how much bread you need, man. You already know what time it is, bro. That's already that's a gift to myself.
Orale.
I need that. I need that jersey. That shit was too nasty.
Says you're not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth streaming.
Yeah, but it looks.
I don't know what
fine.
happened.
No, it looks fine.
I
I'm
got
watching
that
both of them.
message
I'm
too.
watching
And my
both of
people
y'all.
are my people seeing some difficulties right now too. Space B said, "Can you apologize for our 2-7 difficulties too?" I wish.
I wish. You know what? I will. I will
wish, bro.
apologize for hyping everybody up that we were gonna win 10 games.
Yeah, right.
I was fucking delusional.
Right. Right.
Dog, I'm watching yesterday's game. I'm like, dog, this gladiator football. Like how the hell we
Man, did
beat
you
one of
see
these
all
teams?
those missed face masks?
I figured it
Dog,
out.
yeah,
guys. I figured it out, guys.
Too many games. Like I think Al Michael said it. They all be ending the same goddamn way, bro. Like
Yeah.
there has to be some way to review these calls, bro. That's bullshit. You can't review. These
It's
calls.
Vegas, bro. It's Vegas. They're making it too obvious with all these gambling apps. They're making it too
Bro,
obvious who they want to win.
You gotta
bro.
have something. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's gotta be something in place that helps people see, like, oh yeah, that was a face mask, or oh yeah, that's exactly what y'all was looking at. Like I don't know.
I never believed in them fixing games and shit, bro. But now they're making it too obvious.
Yeah,
It's starting to
man,
get-
shit
it's
way too
starting to
obvious,
get out of
bro.
control.
Let me see what
Yeah.
purpose is, bro. I don't want to see it. Hey, I like the way that the comments pop up here. Turf,
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. I do like the
Yeah.
way the comments pop up.
I don't see them on here. Where do you see them on?
You don't see the, the
shit.
comments coming up?
I'm on the
man?
actual
I'm popping them up.
YouTube app on my
Oh
iPad.
yeah.
You
When I
already
go to
know
the YouTube studio, yeah, I see them. I do like how they
Yeah,
pop up
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I got
What up,
like the way
Gabe?
it
What up,
pops
New
up.
England?
And the beautiful thing
My
I got
guy, man,
going
fire
on
show
now,
yesterday
guys,
too, bro.
is that everybody's is coming up. So it's yours, Leo, from your channel.
Hold
It's
on.
Rundown.
Fire
from his
show
channel.
yesterday. I'm trying to I don't want to really start talking and then not include Turf because I can't hear the man.
That's crazy.
I
Yeah.
don't know why he can't hear me.
Maybe I gotta leave and come back. Maybe that's what it is. But then if I leave and come back, will my stream stop?
I don't know.
Nah,
Probably.
Let me know, Turf.
Yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, it does, because I did that earlier. I don't know if you saw earlier, I had like a little 2-second video because I started it accidentally and I left.
Oh shit. So we
Yeah.
stuck in here then. That's,
He said
We
we
stuck.
that's what I'm hearing. Once you're in, you can't leave, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Mhm.
See? You see? Look at this technology, bro. This is crazy.
Why
The
does it
technology
say
already holding you hostage, bro.
What do you have us
wild.
on, Turf? It says enable DVR 360 video. Hey, New England can't hear you either. He can only hear me and Rundown.
Oh, they can't hear me? New England
Bruh.
can't hear me either?
He said your volume is hella low, he said. Yeah.
Oh.
Dun
Wow.
dun dun.
My mic is all the way
Look here,
up.
y'all. If the stream ends abruptly,
It's because
We
we
working
were
on it.
not putting up with this shit, and tomorrow's TRS will be on StreamYard.
yeah, tomorrow's TRS, we gonna be on StreamYard. And I know we keep
Yeah.
saying TRS shit coming. Tomorrow we definitely doing TRS shit because we've been slacking. We've been
Yeah, I
slacking.
gotta show y'all the new Notre Dame jersey that Leo got, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so what? I mean, I don't know. I can't hear Turf, but let me know what he say. What we going usual time tomorrow in the morning?
I'm
Yeah, that
about it.
works for me. Yeah.
I'm about
I'm
it.
good. I'm good. I'll be there.
He said he's about it. He's about it. Mm-hmm.
All right, now. Turf been pulling some OG shit on us, man. He gonna tell us that he bought it on the stream, and then we text him and the man taking a whole nap. Like we got.
What happened with that, bro?
Yeah,
You know
bro.
what, New England? I'm streaming live from YouTube, but Turf has us using what is it, Turf? What are you using?
OBS.
OBS,
OBS.
Video
I don't-
Ninja, whatever.
This
OBS.
is so strange that nobody can hear. Yeah, it doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. Can you hear me now, Rundown, by any chance? That's
What's that one movie, man?
Make it
I'm trying to. Y'all ever seen Prometheus?
Yeah.
You remember when they had to get on the ship and they tried to steer that motherfucker, but then it was like a whole bunch of alien symbols and shit. And they like, bro, how do we work this? This is exactly how I feel about Turf software right now. I'm literally like alien symbols, things I've never seen before.
Man, that's why I was telling him to explain all that shit to me before we even got on live, bro.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? Nothing that Michelada can't fix while Turf does his magic.
You feel me? Hey, bro, I'm about to go make me a fresca.
Hey, we
Oh,
good,
fresca.
though. I just
Facts,
don't
bruh.
understand why.
Strawberry joint, man. I'm about to. Hey, man, I be cooking when I be bored. It's a problem, really. I ain't gonna lie. It's a problem. And
Well,
yeah, here
shit.
we are. I see everybody watching this, bro. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got to start talking this Raider ball in a
Shout
minute.
out to Elon. He said the feed is delaying from time to time. See, yeah, that's what I was telling you, Turf.
As far as drop
Factual.
frames, yeah, there's a couple of drop frames.
Let me know. Hey, but start off, bro. Is what it is, bro. You know, at least we'll probably just do the first half of the show, I guess. Before we start figuring out, you know, that extra. But let's go ahead. Let's get it started, bro. Let's just talk, and then I'm pose the question. I'll do more moderating than ranting today, so you know y'all can have a chance to go ahead and interact with the chat or whatever. But
What is it? What is it?
let's start. Let's talk Scott Turner, bro. Let's talk Scott Turner. Yeah. So look, I watched some of Chris and you know, Severe's live when they kind of broke down the offense a little bit. My guy Marcus Johnson from Tape Don't Lie, he breaks down the offense a little bit as well. So there's some things in there that I do like that he does that I think will look better than Getsy for sure. Like you was telling me on Tuesday, Leo, it's gonna look a little better. But I mean, one, he does not have the type of personnel that he would probably, you know, want in a perfect situation. Number
I
one,
think that's the problem in general, though.
yeah, he ain't got the personnel, bro. And number two, I mean, how much will he be able to implement, well, with his son of their own kind of flavor and style, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna leave it up to y'all, bro. Like I asked everybody earlier, you know, kind of in the post, what's kind of the prediction, bro? Like what do we expect to see a week from now. You feel what I'm saying? Because then that's when we go to Miami and try to face off. So, y'all two go off. Leo, you can start it off, and then Turf after that.
You know what, dog? At this point in the season, I'm no longer delusional, Leo. I'm not gonna say we're gonna come out and score 4 or 5 touchdowns. I honestly, even with the change at offensive coordinator, I just want to see some more consistency on the offense. You know, we're gonna
100%.
pass more, some more balance. Start doing the things that we can do with the players and the personnel that we have. Because you said it earlier, even with Turner, with North Turner, the way they want to run their offense, our personnel is not necessarily built in that way. You know? So just to see what we can do, and I mean, I think they haven't announced it yet, right? Ritter being the starter, they're still.
No. I don't think that's going to be until next week. I think, and then we're going to talk about this too. But AP was dead ass when he said they're not practicing this week. He was dead ass.
Oh, he was for real, huh?
Yeah, everybody thought he was, playing around. He wasn't playing. I don't know why people thought that. No, they're not practicing this week.
No, too broke up. Man.
He was dead ass. But Turf, man, go ahead and let us know, bro. How do you feel? What's Scott Turner gonna do? And I'm gonna look at your response on YouTube as you say it. But go ahead and let me know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, he's got his dad, man. So I'm praying that his father doesn't allow him to make the same mistakes that the rest of the elders are doing when it comes to AP, if you ask me. Because I don't see them stepping in at all at this point, the way that they should be to save him from himself, whichever way you see it. So, Norv, I think he understands that, his son's is riding on him, man. And if he gives him bad advice, he's pretty much out the door too. So I think it's going to be okay.
Okay, meaning what though, Turf? Like okay in what way?
I mean, I think
it's going to look the same. It's going to look.
I think he will make the right calls, if you will. You know what I mean? I don't think we're going to have this same scenario of, why is he calling this?
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Like me, I don't think it's going to be delusional. I'm not going to be delusional. You know me. I'm like, it's the writing's on the wall. The writing's on the wall, so to speak. But
Carl Dion is on the wall.
Yeah, bro. Real quick, man. We got double-digit viewers, but we don't got double-digit likes. Y'all know what time it is, bro.
Hey,
hit that like button. It's much appreciated, right? And tap the subscribe button if you really like what you're hearing.
You ain't lying, rundown.
Like I said, bro, I don't like speaking on things I don't know fully, right? So I didn't know fully Scott Turner, but then or North Turner as well, did my research. Liked what I saw. Definitely didn't see anything that was like, oh, this can parlay into the long-term solution. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, never that. It's just something to get us through the season. But I do want to ask you guys something as well, and it is kind of concerning. We're gonna keep, we're gonna keep touching on little things, but the main gist of this show is we're going to talk more about the future, right? And like what this current staff needs to do, or this current head coach needs to do in the future, or just what needs to transpire to have this staff in place, right? So right now, I'm gonna ask y'all this next question. We're gonna parlay it off this. How worried are you that damn near a quarter of the offensive staff is gone? Because a lot of people will look and be like, poo-poo it, shoo it off, right? But you got to think, bro, like no offensive line coach no more, right? No quarterbacks coach no more. Now offensive coordinator, you get that, but then they fire somebody else. I forgot who it was. They fire somebody else on the offensive side. So that's 4 dudes, right? That's 4 guys that you're without, that you can probably replace with only 2 guys. So you're missing positions, right? Like you're missing coaches. So
you're definitely missing coaches.
How worried should we be that this staff is incomplete? It's going to be incomplete for like 8-9 games.
I'm not worried because the dudes who are gone, I think, were the problem. If you look at what the problem was, we complain about our O-line, right? Zone, power, not using them correctly, putting in the 5 that we thought didn't go, giving James so much leeway. We were always screaming to get him out of there. So offensive line coach, okay, you're gone. And then the quarterback play has been poor, fucking horrible. So, those are the two that are gone with the coordinator. It's like, all right, I'm just glad that other than, they brought in Norv, they just used whoever we had on staff already to replace him, because Philbin's coaching the O-line now, right?
I guess, I guess.
So
that could work.
That could
Turf,
work.
how do you feel about, having the coaching staff incomplete, pretty much?
It's tough, man. The reality is, the problem was that nobody else on the other side of the fence was offensive minded, and we literally got rid of everybody on the offense. So that's why it's a problem when you relieve yourself of an OC.
Oh, hey, Leo, let me know when Turf done talking, bro, so I'm not just sitting here awkwardly in the silence.
I'll tell you when.
He'll be able to tell you.
I'm sitting here trying to watch the YouTube. I could be sitting here for 10 minutes silent as a motherfucker. Golly.
I don't know why he can't hear me. That's so wild.
Jesus.
But Go ahead.
It is.
Tell him I said go ahead, because I forgot what I was going to say.
He said go ahead.
Okay, there we go. Bro, if we finish this whole at least hour show with me not being able to hear Turf, we're goated at this, bro. I don't want to hear nothing. Nobody can touch us. Nobody touch us, bro. They're gonna tell me shit. But we okay, so but what's basically the gist of the response, right? Because I know as far as Turf, I'm really curious to see how he would feel about this coaching staff not really being in place, because he really went in detail about the coaching staff. You feel me? Like when we was in the offseason, that was some of his main little material. He was talking about the coaching staff, O-line coach, all these things.
Yes.
So what I want to know, are you disappointed with the way some of these guys performed because some of these guys, or do you think they got dealt more of a bad hand than anything?
No, I am. You hit it right on the head. I am 100% disappointed in some ways, because at least the toughness and the attitude, and you know what I'm saying, going all out and playing the way I wanted people to play, that should have been instilled regardless of the fact that, the scheme, the right people for the scheme, etc., didn't exist. And like I said in preseason, I just didn't see that fire on the D side. Well, offensive line, completely nothing. So he deserved it, in my opinion. I hate to say that. I wanted to see him do great. I mean, same thing goes for Getsy too, to be honest. I mean, he had a great playbook, and he do well for a little bit and then just find a way to mess up. So now we don't have those guys. I mean, we're replacing them with other guys. It's half the, you got half, hey, this isn't my guy, this is my guy. It's not going to be easy. That's got to be flushed out.
He done run down.
Okay. No, that offensive line dude definitely did deserve it.
Yes.
Rich, the Scangarello. Out of everybody, bro, Scangarello, I'll be dead ass, bro. What do running back coaches and quarterback coaches do for real? Like I really don't know for real. Like honestly, I don't know what a running back coach does. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. Zero. And I play running back for a long time. Turf, you can let me know, bro. I don't know what is the purpose? What does he do? Because honestly, like, for a running back, bro, most of the shit that you're trying to coach me on is like natural, instinct. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not really, like, you can give me some drills. I'm surprised out of everybody, he didn't get fired. Like, why didn't the running back coach get fired? Why is he safe? My thing though is like,
yeah, that's true. Why is the running back coach okay?
I don't like the way they playing, and these motherfuckers is fumbling the ball every other week. So are we not doing no ball security drills or anything like that? That's where I'm like, bro, what's going on?
we lost our original running back coach. He took the job at UCLA.
Yeah.
Remember the first time?
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And the homie a UCLA fan. He actually he started off that season terrible with UCLA, but they getting their act together actually.
Mm-hmm.
But I told you on Tuesday, Leo, hey, Scangarello, bro, it had to be like when you had to substitute in school. And they just watched movies and put movies on because they didn't know what the hell to teach you. You know what I'm saying? Until the actual
they're rolling in the TV with the screen.
Bro. Okay, we're watching Aladdin today, kids. Your teacher gets back in a couple days. She was sick. That's exactly how it was, bro. So not surprised there. Getsy, I mean, at the end of the day, I think I don't know if I speak for all of us, but Getsy kind of got dealt a a terrible hand, in my opinion.
What do you mean he got dealt a terrible hand?
I don't know, bro. Me, in my opinion, I'm not saying he's terrible. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not saying he's the best offensive coordinator ever. But I'm saying though, like, come on, bro. We can't run for a yard. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I come in this motherfucker and Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell is my quarterback. That's not saying all that, but it's like they was gonna have to play perfect football in order for this offense to look the way he wanted it to look. You know what I mean? Like, he just don't have the talent. You know, he thought he could come here and, you know, make it work with a hodgepodge of motherfuckers, but it's not. You know, you gotta have the talent to make it work, bro. Even in Chicago, he had more talent on the offensive side. At least
that far? You think he had more talent in Chicago?
You think Justin Fields is worse than Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell? I don't care what Severe say. I don't care how much hating Severe does, bro. Justin Fields is not worse than them two. So say what you want.
Right. Now, quarterback play, yeah, I get you on the quarterback, yeah.
At least running back too.
Right.
Yeah.
Last year with Getsy, that running game was popping.
Funny part, when you bring up running back, I don't know how many people told me we were going to be okay.
Well,
this committee
if we would have drafted right.
Hey, so no, but see, y'all gotta look at it.
See, this is the thing. We could all say a whole bunch of things. I think Turf and I was on the same thing, bro. We both said, like, hey, we got to draft one. We got to get a guy, though, like, you know, or another guy.
Turf said we had Sincere in the stable.
Look what just happened. No. Check it out, though. Look what just happened to the Patriots.
At this point, bro, get rid of the whole running back room.
Right, but what I'm trying to explain, though, is there are reasons, right? It's no different than styles make fights. Running back styles makes offensive lines and vice versa. The same exact thing just happened with Ramondre from the Patriots. Last year, he balled out. He was one of the top 10 running backs, I believe, in the NFL, right? Everything went crazy. They fired Bill, right? Got a new team in, got a new offensive line, got a new scheme. Ramondre looks terrible right now. He's terrible right now. Terrible. So there's something too.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have compared Zeus's second half season to Ramondre. I wouldn't have compared the way Zeus did to Ramondre though.
I thought they had they had a similar ending in the last eight games. I thought they were very complimentary as far as
I think that second half, bro, you gotta be to at least give the man a chance, right? Like to at least give the man a chance in this next year, I would have been like, as far as Zeus, what I saw last year, at least give him the chance. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if I can speak for Turf, but I know I was sitting there saying, bro, draft a running back. Draft a running back.
No,
my thing was not Dylan Lowby, but hey, we got Dylan Lowby. It is what it is, right? My concern and my issue was what we did in free agency to draft to get one. And I didn't think Alexander Madison fit the skill set of the fucking room. I said that multiple times, bro. Even when we signed him, I didn't like that signing. Because he doesn't compliment nobody else in the room. You feel what I'm saying? Like Zeus don't have all that much quickness. He don't have all that much quickness. Abdullah's old.
Abdullah's old as fuck.
For 5-6 years. You feel what I'm saying? Like just think of. I've said this multiple times. Think of the contrast of the skill sets, bro. There is none. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's all just once again, and this is a theme. It's all just like a mashup of motherfuckers together, right? That don't have no rhyme and reason. So I can't put Zeus in, and then I'm gonna put Madison in. It's gonna give me a totally different picture and run it. Like it's not gonna happen, because that's not. They don't have that much of a difference of skill set.
Abdullah, you can see sound like Soundwave.
Yeah, I know. I changed it. I changed it up.
Oh yeah, Abdullah, you can kind of see a little bit, but like I said, bro, like he's old, bro. He's an older back.
No, I'm with you. I'm ready to throw away this whole running back group.
Throw the whole room away, bro. At this point, like,
Yeah.
Start over and draft one. Draft it right this time. I think, well, this last year, I'm not going to be too mad if you didn't get one before the 5th round or whatever. I mean, shit.
Well, what's up with what's his name, though? With the Christian McCaffrey II.
Hey, man, if he don't get no time, I would be scared for him. Because you can't get no time in this terrible-ass team. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on. I'm ready to start over, bro. Get the class ready next year, man. Get it ready.
Right. Yeah, I don't know why they're not playing
Um,
Lowry right now. I think Lowry should be out there.
Maybe they don't want to damage him, fuck him up. The way this fucking running game is going, it's so horrible.
Right.
Who?
Isn't a big thing with running backs confidence?
Man,
I mean, a lot
get
of
your
it
ass
is,
out
yeah.
there, man. That man for the Giants, that Tyrone Tracy or whatever, he out there, and that offensive
Yeah.
line is garbage. And he's still leading rookie rushers, which pisses me off because we could have got him after that 4th round, right?
Who's
like
that?
That's the dude from the Giants.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I'm not too mad now no more after I finally have seen DeCamerion Richardson on the field. That was my whole thing. I'm like, bro, like 4th round, we could have got another running back. But now that I've seen DeCamerion on the field, I'm like, all right, a little better. I feel a little better. And the way he played last week, I wasn't too mad. You feel what I'm saying? I was not too mad at what I saw from DeCamerion. But as far as this coming year, the running back room got to be drafted and totally reshaped. I don't care what nobody tells me, bro. It's got like the offense itself got to get reshaped. But
No, yeah, it does. The whole offense does. And
Because-
I think that's what has me worried, bro. Even me and you, well, most of us are pro Sanders, Ward, whatever, right?
Right.
But even that we have to figure out before we even get them.
yeah,
We have to figure out who's the one that's going to lead these dudes or who's
Yep.
going to coach this offense on that side, you know?
yeah.
Because if we pick the wrong guy, we could ruin Sanders.
Oh, 100%.
I'll say yes or no. I mean, I'm gonna let Turf go ahead and say something on that.
Nah, we absolutely, bro. I mean, everybody knows there's a problem right now when it comes to developing a quarterback in the NFL. I mean, it's the elephant in the room. I mean, there's like 10 quarterbacks that's been forced to play. You know what I'm saying? And it hasn't worked out for them. I mean, some of them are starting to have a turnaround, right?
Facts.
For instance, your Sam
Yeah.
Darnold's, right? You know, guys along those lines that really was dealt a bad, raw deal, you know, going to the places they went to get drafted. So I just think it's going to take
Yeah, the
time.
Jets offensively are garbage.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Every year. Every time. It's my mic.
They suck, and they
sounding a lot
thought the
better now,
coaching
guys?
change would make a difference.
To us, you sounded fine. I don't know about to the chat.
Right.
Chat, how does Turf sound? Does he sound better?
Am I sounding
Yeah.
better now, guys? It's probably
John
better.
Leone says Lauby eats buttered popcorn before each game.
Jack says the Raiders fucked up Labe after his fumble, then benched him, and no snap since. When the Raiders should go back to him.
Well, can I say this too, though? Can I say this too? What if at least the running game looks better with Gessie being fired?
I would be good with that because at least that's what they want to
thought
do
about
is be a running team, you know.
Yeah, I
Then
thought
at
about
that point you start to be physical and all that other bullshit. Yeah.
Because my thing is like, what if once again, this is not us saying like, oh my God, we're gonna become, the greatest offensive team to ever live. Like that's not happening, bro. Like nobody's saying
that's
that.
not happening. Yeah.
But what I am saying is, what if, and it's very possible that the dudes who were fired just didn't know how to use the personnel that was available to them, right? For a clear example, this is not me saying that this man is Christian McCaffrey, but I can distinctively remember when we drafted Lauby, did we not sit here and say we have a receiving threat and all these things out of the backfield with the speed and all that? I ain't seen him get used in that setting not one time.
No, the
That
only
was-
one that gets used that way is that what's his name, Madison. Yeah.
Why in training camp do I hear that this man is in the slot and this man is doing wide receiver things, and when it come game time, bro, he's not out there. He's not
Because I
doing.
mean, one thing is training camp. We got to remember that shit too, though. It's like, what did Chris say? We're out there in shorts and fucking
Booty shorts and tank
Big G.
tops.
We're 2-7,
booty
Leo.
shorts.
We're
Yeah.
2-7.
I know we're 2-7. So at this point,
Get out there,
we
bro.
go back to SS, right? Put him in,
Get out
see
there,
what the
get
fuck
out
you
there.
have. Yeah, you got to get him out there. Yeah.
Get out there. That's you know what I mean. Like let us see the skill set at least. That's all I'm saying. Like if you
Al
were
Turner can do that. And that's what I
Yeah.
mean by hopefully now they'll be able to use the skill set that we have to their strength, not to what they want to do.
Bro, they had Tyreek McAllister, who they just fucking cut, play wide receiver, slot, and running back before they had Dylan Lauby do it.
Mm-hmm.
So what is that? The coaching staff, or is that the player?
It's a good question.
That's a good question. I don't know if that was Getsy's call, the running back coach. Yeah, who knows? Yeah. Now you got me wondering about this running back coach, dog.
I don't know how he.
How did he survive the cut?
I don't know how he made it through. I don't. I honestly, if anybody was gonna get fired, I thought it was gonna be him. No cap.
Once again, we got to
He's not doing
the
that.
first choice, right? He wasn't the first choice. And
hey, but neither was Getsy though.
I agree. That's what I'm saying.
No.
All of these guys.
But shit, what is the running back coach doing?
Yeah.
Well,
What is he getting paid for? I just don't know. I don't understand.
Some people would say.
What do you say? Look what he's working with.
Got a raw deal because I'll tell you right now, you're not teaching a running back how to change his style of running. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. You are the running back you are. There is no you were Barry Sanders and now all of a sudden you become Emmitt Smith or vice versa. You are going to be who you are. So you need to go to the team.
Hey, Turf, so what does a running back coach do at that point then? Like, what is the running back coach supposed to do when you're not using my running backs to their strength?
Right.
So what am I supposed to do as their coach now?
Continue to give them that encouragement and continue to coach them up on the things that they're missing, the little things. There's a lot that, we don't pay attention to. I mean, little simple stuff like false stepping, tilting your head, leaning more one way to another side. Like, there's a lot of things that running backs do to give away what they're doing. You know what I mean? Even just the distance and, where they're standing from the ball. A lot of times you can tell if it's a runner pass just on the distance back because they like to get a little bit further back when they're running the ball to get, that vision going and so forth. So it just depends, man. It really does just depend. I mean, it's one of those creative arts type positions, a running back, right? I mean, you can't teach a running back how to read holes.
It is Cadillac Williams for everybody. Yeah, it's Cadillac Williams is the running back coach.
They got to have the vision. That's already like in them, right? Yeah,
exactly.
Or it should be in them.
It's all.
This is why I say, bro, like, what does a running back coach do? Most of the shit you're telling me to do is natural. It's natural ability.
No, I agree. You're right about that.
Man, see that's the crazy part. You don't sound like Soundwave no more, Turf. They say you're good.
Yeah, there we go. I got it.
But yeah, I thought that all throughout. All throughout school. Now, I maybe it's just because I never had the right coach, right? Where it was like, oh, I'm learning something. But maybe if you want to talk about how to pass block, things of that nature, that's probably what you're using, and maybe how to run certain routes. That's probably what you're using a running back coach for. But more than likely, when you talk about running the football, there's nothing he can tell me, bro. I'm gonna be real. There's zero. Because when it comes to running the ball, either you see the motherfucking hole and you make the cut or you don't. It's that simple. There's no rocket science to it, and I think people be trying to make it something else than it is.
So that's why.
Yeah, because
it be so frustrating, bro. We can't even get no yard, bro. Like, everybody thought Madison was the savior. We can't even get no yard.
He's gonna tell you about what he think about what you just said. Hold on.
So what I'm saying is, I remember my running backs coaches, and see, this is the stuff that, like you're saying, at the pro level, obviously they need to be doing this stuff on their own. But my coaches taught me how to work out. I don't think, and it's no different when you get to the NFL. That workout is different than when you're coming from college. That's part of the coaching. The coaching should, let you know you are in the big leagues now. This is how you work out, right? A lot of times players will help you come up to speed, but for the most part, that's part of your coaching. Me, when it came to junior college, my coach would get in my ear. You're not breaking the long runs. You're not doing the things to get downfield. Like, there's a lot of little things that he would tell me throughout the game that would try to help me get to where I want to be. You know what I mean? And I can't think of all of those things right this second, but I definitely remember the fact of him telling me I wasn't breaking enough tackles, long runs. My vision was off in certain areas. There's, or there's this fast linebacker, you're not going to be able to, outrun him. Just all those little tiny things that you may not see. That's part of the coaching, man. And it's definitely going to be there in the NFL as well.
So if Zeus was only good at a certain style of run, who's to blame for us trying to make him something else?
I mean, that's the coaching.
That's the OC, bro, to me.
That's Getsy then? Yeah.
Well, because I saw somebody say, hold on, Ben Bad. I don't want to ignore the chat. So shout out to everybody in the chat. It's hard for me to get to the chat right now, but
Oh yeah, it's hard to do that.
let me see. So Ben Bad, I think he
asked,
asked, does that not fall on AP
Do
to
that,
ask the OC why he's not using Lowry? And this is kind of going to segue us into the Antonio Pierce part of the conversation.
Oh, here we go.
I think the biggest mistake that AP did was not inserting himself as much as he should have.
On the offensive side of the ball?
Let me explain.
Okay.
I think, this is my personal opinion, that when he hired Getsy or whoever he was going to hire for the offensive coordinator, right? Whoever he was going to do it, he was telling him, this you, bro. I'm going to let you run.
I got the same feeling.
Because that's the way it seems to me.
Yeah.
Where it's like, all right, bro, I'm going to let you do what you do. You run your side of the ball. Now, obviously, I'm going to oversee. But when it comes to how you want things done, the meticulous part of things, that's you. Whoever plays, whatever the case, you handle that. And I'm going to focus a lot on the defense, right? With Patrick Graham and do all these things. So I think his biggest thing and probably an issue, which I can look back at all these games that we lost on the offensive side of the ball and look, I can to me, it's like he's probably just letting Getsy do whatever he does, bro. And he trusting the fact that his offensive coordinator can do his job, which to the detriment, you saw he cannot, right? He can't. So when everybody's saying he should do this, he should do that, I think the whole thing was, I don't even think he's telling him to do anything. That's the whole thing. I just think he's letting him run carte blanche, right? And then if you can't do the fucking job, then you can't do the job.
Right. No, that's a fair point.
And that'll get you fired.
Exactly. If you're not good at it, right? If you're not good at it, bro, then you're gonna get fired, bro. Like
You're gonna get fired, yeah.
Similar play. So I just, to me, the way it's looked all this season, I feel like that's his biggest mistake. Really, just letting the coaches do it and not inserting himself as much as he would. Because I think the time he did insert himself was only once, and that was Baltimore when he looked him up and down. I think that's the only time.
And that's the only time we've looked good on offense.
Right.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. That's the only time I think, to me, where he looked at Getsy and was like, I want to do this. I want to play this type of way, bro. And then boom, there it go. Now, I think the rest of it, I think after Baltimore, he was like, all right, Luke, you got it. Wrong. But here we go.
Oh, man. You're right, though. Yeah, and I think that's where I kind of understand where people say, fire AP, he don't know what he's doing.
Right.
But it's like, as a defensive-minded coach, and that's what he is, I guess I thought you would have that faith in your offensive coordinator to do his job.
I mean, you hire him. I mean, you got to work with him. He got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got to do something.
But I mean, it makes sense though when you look at defensive-minded coaches who've gotten fired because their offense sucks. Look at Saleh. Robert Saleh just has amazing fucking defense. But that offense has been ass for years.
Even if you don't want to bring up Dan Campbell, which we definitely can, does Dan Campbell.
Right.
Dan Campbell instills the attitude of the team. But he's not sitting there telling Ben Johnson what to call. I guarantee you
absolutely not, bro. I'm sure Ben Johnson.
That's Ben Johnson. You feel what I'm saying? Even if you want to go to Houston, right? That kind of look at our situation. That's kind of how we would like it to be next year with Houston, like how they have a CJ Stroud. I guarantee DeMeco Ryans is a defensive coach. You think he's telling Bobby Slowick how to call plays?
Oh, not at all, bro.
He's probably telling him what type of attitude and how we want to come across to the other 31 teams, right? Like when 31 teams play us, they should see this on film. They should see this on film, blah, blah, blah. But when it come down to them X's and O's, no. Don't you say a motherfucking thing to no Ben Johnson, to no Bobby Slowick. Let them do what they do. You feel what I'm saying?
So is it easier to find an offensive-minded head coach and get you a good defensive coordinator? Or do you still have the same problem, you think?
I'll let Turf go first on that one.
That's a good question, man. I don't know, man.
Because we tried that with McDaniels, though, right? He was supposed to be the offensive genius.
Correct.
Right?
And it didn't work out. So
It didn't work.
There's always a scenario.
I just wish you could be perfect. Yeah.
And if Pigs, and shout out to Pigs, man. If Pigs is what he's saying is true, and he
What'd he say?
thinks that Getsy allowed the QBs to call the audibles, and that's really why we couldn't move the ball and all that. Well, then that's why Getsy should have been fired.
That's why he should have been fired. Yeah.
You saw who the quarterbacks was. You know goddamn well they can't be trusted with the checks.
I rarely saw them check anything though, and that used to be my frustration. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Talk that.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
What up, Robert?
Hey, Sam the man, bless your heart, man. You think we winning 6 games this year? Bless your heart. There's no way.
I got people messaging me telling me you told me we were gonna win more than 6, and they put that over bet.
We're not winning. We're not winning those 6 games.
It's not happening no more, man.
That would have happened if Derek Carr was still here, and them Saints fans don't even know what they in for yet, bro. They have no idea.
Yeah.
They're over here like, oh my God, we're gonna get the 3rd, 2nd pick in the draft and draft a quarterback. Your quarterback's Derek Carr, buddy. He's gonna win you some meaningless games in the end of November and December. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna happen.
So Jack Kenneth said, this is on Tom. He said another Tom Telesco mistake is not getting Cliff that 3-year contract when Tom and AP only have 2 years.
Now I'll say that to Jack. If that's true, I don't know who's in charge of cutting them checks like that.
Right.
I don't know if that's Tom. I don't know if that's Mark. But if it is Tom, then yeah, bro. Tom fucked up one thing, and that's the offensive coordinator.
Letting Cliff go. Yeah. I mean, we had him he was in Vegas, bro. And then he left. Yeah.
This is true, bro. This is true. So what did Turf say about, is it harder to find a defensive coach? Because honestly, bro, I mean, I looked at the Bengals. The Bengals, look at them, bro. Their defensive coordinator is supposed to be he's supposed to be on Patrick Graham level, the way the motherfuckers talk about the Bengals defensive coordinator, bro.
Did not look on Patrick Graham level yesterday.
They don't look good. they don't look good. So how, I don't know, bro. I have no idea. For me, though, I'm going to be real with you. I think it is easier to hire a veteran and experienced defensive coordinator rather than doing that on the offensive side. Like, for example, right?
Like Kansas City.
Yes. Or like, check this out. Like, I would say people would be hella excited if we got Robert Saleh as a defensive coordinator, right?
Oh, I would. Yeah, Robert Saleh. Yeah.
It's different. But then if you look on the offensive side, and let's just give a name, right? Let's just give a name. A shitty name, regardless. Let's say they hired back Luke Getsy again, whatever the case, right? Or damn, bro, we had some shitty offenses back in the day, bro. We had some shitty offenses. Or say just like Todd Downing comes back or something like that. He's veteran, right? He's been in the league for a minute. But you're not looking on the offensive side the same as you're looking at the defensive side. Like Robert Saleh, I'd be like, oh yeah, immediately, right? Like you be seeing motherfuckers on defense. As far as coordinators get signed, and they was like pre-civil rights movement. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're old. Like, but they still calling that thing though. They can still call defenses. That's different.
No, like Spags is old. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator, bro, the older you get, the more I sweat. Because I'm like, I don't know what type of offense that's more to the wing T category now. Now we starting to get into the option football. So I think you got to go younger with offensive coordinator. You can go older with defense, in my opinion.
Yeah. Do you think that whole mentality then was wrong on AP based on the way the NFL is now, where you want to be a run first team?
No, I'm gonna let Turf go off on this. And the only reason I say no,
Baltimore,
is because a lot of teams are playing that too high, right? Like a lot of teams are trying to take away
the adjusted to it,
the explosive play, right? And as the season's gone on, teams are starting to get more sloppy. Like you can see it, right? Like Baltimore yesterday.
Oh my God, Jamar Chase, he just ran through people.
Dog, we supposed to be playing quarters coverage, and this motherfuckers come like either way, right? Still, I think still we can we'll be able to see certain things off that though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. What do you say, Turf?
I don't know, man.
Run their ass out of that too high.
I think it's gonna be hard running the ball with the offensive line we have. It's just tough, man. there's no cohesiveness. There's no rhyme to reason. I mean, we still haven't even picked out the guys that actually play defense.
It's weird.
You know what I'm saying? So until we find the right combination,
right.
I don't know.
I like when New England says he pointed out is like with the offensive coordinator there are more moving parts to an offense.
Correct.
Everything relies on the quarterback. On defense, you don't have to worry about that as much. Yeah.
Correct.
No, you don't, because it's a collection. Like we all got
a collection as a team
in order for us to do our thing.
Yeah.
If one of us fucks up, it's a wrap. You feel what I'm saying? Like, especially on the secondary, it's over.
Correct.
So,
or even on the offensive side, without that fucking quarterback, it's like,
it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
So, there's nothing you can do, right? If you ain't got no quarterback, let's just keep it a bean, bro. You're on the fast track of getting fired if you ain't got no quarterback. Just keep it a whole plane. The only way you can stay is if you have that understanding with your owner, like we got to get one, like you know what I mean, like we got to go through the season, or you had one like in Mike McDaniel, you know, he got hurt, so now you can look at your owner and be like, well, what do you want me to do? What am I supposed to do? Like he's hurt.
Right.
like our quarterback's hurt. What the fuck you expect? Yeah.
So. You can kind of get away with that. Let's transition a little bit. We are good show nonetheless. I can't hear my dog, man. Can't hear Unc, but hopefully tomorrow for the syndicate we can fix that up so we can have a little better conversation. I don't want to get too deep. I'll save a little topics for tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Do that.
But trade deadline, right? Trade deadline.
Come and gone.
Where are y'all at? Should we have been busy, or what do you think? Or we made the right move?
Go ahead, Surf.
I think we made the right move. This season is not salvageable. So going to get somebody now, mid-season, to see how they're going to play doesn't really make much sense. I think you're better off keeping what you got and waiting to see what happens, you know, as the playoffs and the Super Bowl shakes out, and start making some moves immediately, effectively once you can. But I don't think we've made bad decisions from that respect.
Yeah, I'm with Turf. Turf said he don't think we made a bad decision. We stayed put. It's like the season's not salvageable. If we were going to make moves, the teams that made moves, it's because they're going to make a run. They're going to make a push.
Right.
At this playoff run, you know, and we were nowhere near. If anything, people were thinking we should have sold on players for draft capital. Right. But then at that same point, like, who do we really have that people are gonna want besides our stars?
Don't make no sense, bro. Don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Number one, real quick, saw the Steelers make that move for Mike Williams. I know.
Good.
Thank you, because Tom Telesco wanted to get Mike Williams, and I was like, dog, what are you thinking? What are you doing? What? Let's not do that. Let's draft one. So thank God the Steelers took that away from us. And by the way, I hope Chris is in here for you. That's for you and Chris, Leo. We about to see about the Steelers thing in a minute. I know y'all feeling good. You feeling yourself, but they ain't played no division games yet.
Hey, but it don't matter. Their record is still good.
These motherfuckers ain't played not one division game, and all their opponents are trash. So
what do you mean? You mean the AFC North they haven't played yet?
Nah, they ain't played not one team in the AFC North. Not one. Yeah. Their whole back half of the schedule is all division games. Yeah. So they can either make the playoffs or get knocked out like real quick in the last 6 games for real. So we're gonna see about them. Because they gotta play the Ravens twice and the Bengals twice. So we'll see. But that defense though, I can't lie about it.
Yeah, you can't lie on that defense.
We all knew the defense would be good. It's the Steelers though. It's not like I'm gonna sit here and say they're gonna give up 30 points a game. That's unrealistic when you talk about them. But they made Mike Williams moves. We didn't need to do that. You know,
it makes sense for them to do it though, because they need that big receiver. Yeah.
Trade for pass rushers, maybe no. Bengals traded for Khalil Herbert. Maybe I would have took a flyer, but. Yeah, more times than not, I'm gonna let Turf go. But more than me, I'm like, we have to draft what we need.
That corner from the Saints go?
Commanders. That was a good move.
Commanders, that was a big move for the Commanders.
Great move. There. See, this is what happens, bro. Like when you get to quarterback, you can do shit like that. You can be like, bro, so who cares about no 3rd round pick or whatever they gave? We don't need this.
Hey, but did y'all see how much the Cowboys paid for the receiver they traded for?
Who was that? Who was that? Bro.
Oh man,
bro. Like, and you know, and I'm gonna let Turf go off real quick. But I'm gonna say this last thing. I know they was talking about Jacoby Myers. Can't get rid of Jacoby Myers. I think you need him for a young quarterback. No cap.
you're gonna need him next year for the young quarterback. You're gonna need him for a
young quarterback. Yeah. And last point, nobody say anything about trading Colton Miller again. Don't say it for another year or two until we draft.
Because of what happened to Mumford?
Bro, until we draft the actual replacement, stop saying that shit. I'm telling you right now, bro. It doesn't make no sense, bro. You saw what that was. I can hear you. Bro, I'm still dreaming about Mumford on the ground still. I still see it in my dreams.
Yeah. Yeah, I was watching the game with Jay, and then, bro, watching Mumford get rolled like that was nasty. But at that same time, talking about Jacoby Myers, that's what I pointed out too. You can't trade him because our rookie quarterback is going to need him next year.
Oh, you're going to need that. You're going
to need them. Yeah.
Not only for that, I look at it from the standpoint of, you know, I'll continue to say draft a receiver.
Yeah.
You need Jacoby until your young receiver can show he can take number one responsibility.
And can we take a receiver with size, not just speed? We got speed. We need size.
And this is where I'll agree with Turf in saying I don't think Jacoby is an all-the-way number one. And the reason I say that is because I don't think he's that explosive. Right. To give me number one, right? Like, I think he's a very solid, steady, consistent receiver, which is very underrated in today's game.
Yeah.
Being a number one to me is saying it don't matter what part of the field, bro. I can score you know, like when I see Jamar Chase last night.
Jamar Chase
that's a number one receiver. You know what I'm saying? Right, now, not everybody has no Jamar Chase, but when I'm talking about that explosiveness, right? Like, or even look at Zay Flowers.
Right? Zay look good. Yeah.
I just think we got to get more explosive in the wide receiver room, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Go ahead, Turf.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that at all. I think it's spot on. Yeah. I want to get bigger in wide receiver. I've been saying that from the jump since Adams left and then Myers got put on the bench with the ankle injury. I mean, we had no receiver taller than 5'9". That's a problem. There's no way we're going anywhere.
Yeah, I could cover. I mean, you know,
I'm just saying.
I wouldn't struggle against our receivers.
There's no way. There's just no way.
Like that.
It's crazy how the height difference. Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you and Turf let me know because it's probably gonna be us three tomorrow for the syndicate. I don't know if Chris gonna join us or I know Severe be having shit in the morning.
Yeah, he do.
Or we'll see who else we get for the fourth. But let's ask this question, and we'll ask this question to the chat because they're gonna join us tomorrow morning as well. Do we save the AP future job talk for tomorrow? Because I'm already thinking tomorrow we get to talking about draft status, you know, a little bit of the future, a little bit how do we construct this team a little better tomorrow. That's kind of how I'm viewing at it.
Yeah, I say you save that for tomorrow because that conversation.
But also we got the AP topic, man. We got AP. Right. So let you save both of them for tomorrow.
Yeah, bro.
Man, let me know.
I think they got to do with each other.
I do too. Yeah. I agree. How you feeling, Turf? You want to say that for tomorrow, man? So we give them something to look forward to, man.
Absolutely, I'm about it.
He bout it.
Say less. So look, y'all already see. Look, this is why we said we love y'all, man. We gonna make the plans right in front of y'all, man. This how it works. So tomorrow for the syndicate, right? We keep saying we've been bullshitting, right? That's on us. So we got on us. Yeah. We got some media for y'all tomorrow, man. We got some content for y'all tomorrow. So we gonna be talking about AP's job security tomorrow. How secure is it? Think about this as we go into tomorrow. What does he need to do in your eyes to remain the coach? What does he need to do? And that doesn't necessarily mean a win total, in my opinion. To me, it don't necessarily mean win total versus the look of it. How does it look? But
yeah, Me too.
That's me.
But we'll get
and
into
then
that
after that,
tomorrow.
Yep.
What time tomorrow? 10? 9?
What time Colorado play?
Yeah, right.
They play at night, don't they? Who they play tomorrow?
They play Texas Tech.
Ooh.
I think they play in the morning, bro. That's gonna piss
check.
me off. Let's see. Well, it's not like I can't watch that game here, but let me see. As long as I can see what I want to see, Alabama. No, that's basketball. Let me see what the hell I'm looking at. There we go. All right. Texas plays Florida tomorrow. That's an all right game. Dog, this is what I'm talking about. Miami play Georgia Tech tomorrow. Care about that game.
That's ACC, though. Yeah, that's why.
Oh, no, they play at 1 o'clock. We're good. We're straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go 10.
Okay.
Works for me.
We can go 10. Turf, what time good for you tomorrow, man?
10 o'clock is good.
Oh, Georgia play Ole Miss.
Ooh,
Yeah, bro,
that's
some
a
game.
That's a
This
game.
Texas Tech game, not bad for Colorado, bro. They both 6-3. But yeah, Turf, let me know
Notre
bro,
Dame
what time.
plays Florida State tomorrow.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what time is that for Turf? 10? It's 12 for Turf.
12.
I
12
think.
for turf. Yeah.
Oh, no.
All
I got
right,
a game
yep.
tomorrow.
10 for
got a
10
game
Pacific
tomorrow.
time, 12 Central time, man. Tomorrow we
can't
gonna be
do
rocking
12.
it.
He has a
Like I
game
said,
tomorrow.
we
Run down.
I got a game.
You said what?
It's
You
the
got a
last
game
of the
tomorrow.
season.
Oh, what time?
What time is your
I gotta be
game?
there by 12:30, so I'm gonna have to leave the house by 12:15.
He got to be there by 12, so we might have to go earlier.
Directly at 9.
At 9?
11. That works.
At 9, yeah.
Okay, we'll do it at 9. Okay.
It is.
Yep. Because then I already know what's gonna happen, man. We start talking about doing it after. It's not people be having plans. I already know what time it is.
Yeah, you know, my ass got to go eat somewhere.
So we're gonna do 9 o'clock then tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about AP's job security. How secure? What does he need to do? And then also, how do we move forward really with the retooling of the roster? Let's start offensively. Tomorrow we'll work our way. We'll see what's up with defense. But how do we kind of retool this so we can start competing for real? I think that's the topics on the slate for tomorrow, man.
That's good. That's a good one right there. He said 4 p.m. tomorrow is Colorado. Okay.
Oh, I'm on that. Yes, sir.
We getting
Yes,
towards
sir.
the end now, too.
And I bet not see Miami only beat fucking Georgia Tech by like 3 points, bro. I bet not see it. It's gonna make me mad.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, Rundown, but that's conference rival right there, though.
Yep.
Uh,
There it
Dog,
is. Bingo.
I bet not see this man throw not one interception tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna be real. They suck. Bro, they're 10-point underdogs.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech is not good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll
They are
see.
not good.
I want to see what they look like in the playoff. That's what I want to see what they're going to look like. That's what I was convinced on CJ, watching him play against Georgia.
That's why I hope Colorado gets to the playoffs. But then again, I really don't because that's going to open too many eyes.
Exactly.
We don't need
We don't
that.
want
And will
nobody
he
seeing
play?
our guy.
Oh, fuck yeah, he'll play.
Not only that, but will he play, though?
I think he'll play. If they
Yeah?
get there, he'll play. They get there, he'll play. But we don't need that, Leo. It's gonna open too many eyes, bro. People gonna start realizing how dumb they were being. And then we gotta accept that.
Yeah. Yeah, 9 a.m. West Coast time, New England. Yeah.
9 a.m. West Coast time, 11 o'clock Central time, 12 o'clock Eastern time is when we're
Yes,
going tomorrow.
yes.
I'm gonna let Turf end this out, man. Turf gonna end this out, man.
Yeah, I'm ready to get this
He was
thing
trying to
cracking,
get it.
man. I'm ready to see how many we can get pulled up. I already know there's at least four folks that's waiting on the link right now. So, yeah, I'm ready to do this tomorrow as far as, get a little bit more in depth. Tonight, man, this is really for the fans, right? For the Raider Nation fans. that love to
Vent
come
your
up here and talk that
frustrations,
talk, man.
fans.
You know what I mean? Yeah, frustrated.
Yep.
It's like this. If there's never a show for everybody to come on, give their grievances, right? Vent. This is it.
We're gonna
I
get it
mean,
figured out soon. We're gonna get it figured out so we can get it back to what it was doing before.
Yeah. Yep. So,
Are they going to be able to join through here?
yeah, absolutely. The same.
That's
way
gonna
y'all
be
got
a
it.
thing. I don't know what's going on. Turf is the one that's got to
right
end
now.
this
That's
stream,
what
though.
I'm
I know
saying.
that for sure.
So what we're going to do right now
Okay.
is we are going to change the scene. Yes.
Come in, Jack. Yeah, Jack. Notre Dame gonna make the college playoff, bro.
All right, so now I gotta switch. I think I killed the rundown. Hold on.
You said they are?
They are, yeah.
Oh, is it done? Did we finish?
No, it's still on, but he's about to start letting people in.
Yeah.
Oh, he letting people in?
We
Yeah.
live, bro.
I don't know how the hell I'm gonna see him.
I just hope you can hear them, Rundown.
Right.
If it don't, if we can't hear him, bro, I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna pretend on that one.
Jeff
I
is
can
ready.
pretend.
Jeff is ready to come in. Yeah.
There we go. See, it's starting to pop up.
Trying to be cute.
You see it?
Who there? Who that? And Turf got on a super sensitive setting, so if you got background noise, you need to cut that off.
You have to turn that down.
Cut that
Yeah.
off.
All right, so
I couldn't even watch wrestling on the background today. Turf was hearing that shit.
yeah, it was loud. It was loud. As I don't know what, but yeah, we about to put that link out right now. Give me 1 second.
Oh, because I'm deaf, bro. Remember I told y'all the military left me deaf.
That's not cool.
I can only hear my dog Leo, man.
I know that's crazy how that we can only hear each
I
other.
don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand why he can only hear.
It's definitely different when you stream directly from YouTube, bro. It's a little off for me. Yeah.
It is. It's it takes some getting used to.
Yeah, it's definitely a little different.
Huh.
So I put the link out there, ladies.
I'm just used to StreamYard. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Tomorrow we go back to the OG.
Yeah, I think I need your email to add you to a team, or I gotta create a team.
Yeah, I'll send you my email.
Yeah.
Oh, I killed the music.
I was talking about that with Jay.
Don't worry.
Because Jay's trying to figure out what
Music
stream
coming
service to use.
Music back.
Real quick, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This quarterback class is terrible. Besides 2 dudes.
Wait, what about yours?
He's alright.
The dude from Georgia. Why I keep forgetting homeboy's name? He just disappeared.
All right,
Beck
one
is
more for you.
trash.
Gabriel? Dylan Gabriel?
That's the one I do like, though. I ain't gonna lie. I like him.
You like him even though he's short?
I don't care about that shit. He leading the damn league. Or he leading the damn whole college football.
I'm just surprised you like a Oregon
I
quarterback.
know. Hey, bro, because I watched him against Ohio State. That Ohio State game was what I was like, okay.
That's
they're
what
like,
convinced you?
he making plays, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's good competition. So he the only quarterback for real. Well, no, I've seen Shedeur do something against pretty good competition, but Ohio State's a different beast. And he still went in there and he was doing his thing against
I
them.
wasn't that impressed with Ohio State versus Penn State. Yeah.
No, hell no. On the Oregon game, Ohio State looked better, but
Yeah, that Oregon game was a hell of a fucking game.
who the hell was trying to tell us about Drew Allar?
Drew Allar.
Or Drew Aller. Is that his name?
He said, what the fuck? It doesn't support Android, Turf.
Cool.
Look at this, man.
Your link.
Racism at its finest,
No,
right?
just
Technology
use your
racism.
browser.
It don't
Just use your
support
browser.
Android?
Just
Nah, we
use
can't do
your
that, bro.
browser.
I
Whatever
think
your
he's trying to do it on his phone.
Yeah, and that's fine. You should still be able to use Chrome or any other browser. You can use any other browser.
You hear that, Jack? He said, use your browser. He said StreamYard. I'm not on StreamYard
We're not
today,
on
Jack. I'm not. I would have. See, I think this works better on StreamYard, huh?
Yeah, but we won't be able to with the level that we have.
Oh wait, somebody's here. I hear somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
There
something.
we go. My
Who's there?
man Scott is in the building. Scott Bo.
What up?
What's up?
I don't
boss?
see him.
Can you hear me?
I heard like 2 seconds.
Me too.
Can you hear me, Scott?
Oh shit, it's dinner time. I'm hungry.
Man, I thought the same thing, man. I don't know what the hell I'm going to eat.
When we gonna eat?
You can't hear
Damn,
Scott?
Will Levis is starting versus the Chargers. That sucks.
Man,
Bro, do you
talk
not hear
about,
me?
Dog, you want to go to
can
a
hear
cheap
you.
football game? Have you seen how much those tickets are?
Do you not hear me,
giving
bro?
away those tickets
Oh,
right now.
I can hear you
can
now.
hear you.
Is that Scott?
What's up, Rundown?
What's going on, man? What's happening with you?
I'm good. What's happening with you?
Ah, man, I can't complain because of the season, but
hear
it is
him.
what it is, man. We still good, bro.
I hear
Bro, I
everybody.
keep it optimistic. Right?
That's why I love talking to y'all, man. At least y'all can give me some hope, man. Y'all give me a little something to look forward to.
I'm just saying we do this shit for fun, right? Hey, we ain't paid. You ain't paid. I ain't paid. We pay to do this. If it ain't fun, why we doing it? Let's have fun.
Right.
Exactly. He ain't lying. He ain't lying, man. It's good to see you, bro. It's definitely good to see you.
It's good to see you. I've been looking forward to it, man. I got love for you. I got love for Turf. I got love for Chris. You know that. You know that.
Yeah. Hey, I saw you on TV the other day too, bro. I was like, hey, I know him.
That was
crazy,
silly
bro.
as hell.
That was crazy, bro.
You know what was funny about that was that we don't love those seats. Cammie and I don't love those seats. But when we take our grandkids, they love those seats.
Oh yeah.
We'd rather sit up a little higher.
I'm sure they're gonna love it a little more after that camera time. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, so tell me something.
Someone threatened to beat me up over that.
Oh wait, hold on.
Hi guys.
Hey,
Hello.
what's going on?
I can just hear them, but I don't see them. But yeah.
Hey. Turn got everybody looking at different images and audio right now.
You see that? Yeah.
Nobody know who's talking.
Hey,
What is that? Turf, you have on the screen. What is that? Oh, you got the chat on the screen. Oh.
yeah, I had the chat on the screen, but I turned it off because I'm.
No. Turf had that.
Your boy Turf is trying to figure out this new fangled software for us. We have no idea what's going on. All right, he's a tech expert. We
Hey, look. You leave us old 50+ motherfuckers alone.
He's the one trying to use the new shit. You told him to stick to the basics.
Yeah, I was sticking to OG today, man. I was definitely sticking to OG today.
Guys,
Wait, can
this
Turf
is
hear
working
them? I
great.
hope Turf can hear them.
This is working great, FY.
How is it working great when he can't hear you?
Who? Who can't hear me?
Yeah, bro. Let me know.
Rundown. Can't hear you.
No,
Bro,
I ain't been able to
but
hear
Turf-
Turf for a whole hour.
Oh wait, there's
Bro, but
Scott.
Turf is my guy. I love Turf. Turf is my guy.
Hey,
If anybody gonna get it figured out, it's gonna be Turf. See, and there you go. You can hear him now, Leo.
There's a lot of bromance going on in here right now.
There is. Yeah.
There's a lot of love going. Hey, Rundown, I love you
Hey.
too.
Hey, bro, I could take off my shirt. I don't know what you want.
Wow.
That might
You
trouble
guys
you
hear
a little
Turf,
bit,
Scott?
Scott, but we might be getting a different crowd if you start doing that. I don't know.
Hey, look, I'm not taking off my shirt. It was a joke, guys.
No, can you hear Turf though?
No.
See, they can't hear you either, Turf.
Yeah, it says his mic's turned off.
It says my mic.
It says your
turned
mic is off, bro.
Yeah.
Ah,
But
that
you know what,
might be-
guys? Let's let Turf figure that out. Let's talk some Raiders.
Boom. Exactly. Get to talking.
What you got? What you got, Scott? What's going on, man?
Let
What's
me
on your
ask you
mind?
this. Let me ask you this. I asked it in the chat. You guys didn't see it. With the change in offensive coordinator and the change in the offensive line coach, do we expect more now from Zamir White than we did last week?
Ooh.
That's a great question.
With the change in OC, do we expect more out of the Zamir White? Man. Go ahead, Rundown. Man, I don't even know what to expect out of Zamir at this point, actually. Yeah.
Dude, the last part of last season, he was money. Right?
Yes, he was.
And then we changed OC, we changed everything. And then all of a
It's a
sudden
different
he's the
O-line.
worst. Then all of a sudden he's the worst back in the league. How is that possible?
Great point.
So it's not to me anyway, it's not a situation where you're like, oh, Zamir is terrible, he sucks, he's this, he's that. How much of that is scheme and play calling?
A lot.
Yes,
A lot.
I agree.
It has to be. I mean, come on, guys.
How much of that is scheme and play calling?
A lot.
Yes.
A lot.
Uh-oh, somebody got. Somebody has.
It has to be. I mean, come on,
You can
guys.
hear the
How
music.
much of that
yeah.
is scheme and play calling?
A lot.
Yeah.
lot.
Uh-oh, somebody got.
Are you guys just repeating over and
I
over?
mean, come on,
You can hear the
guys.
How much
music.
of that is scheme and play calling?
A lot. A lot.
Uh-oh, somebody got.
Are you guys just repeating over and
I
over?
mean,
Dude,
come
why
on.
are we in a loop? How
Music.
much of that is scheme and play calling?
A lot. A lot.
Uh-oh, somebody got.
Are you guys just repeating over and
I
over?
mean,
Dude,
come
why
on.
are we in a loop? How much of that is scheme and play calling?
A lot. A lot.
Boom. That just killed everything. So
I've ever heard.
there we go.
Stop and go back in. There. Okay. Wow. That was
What's that?
wild.
That was interesting to say the least.
It
Hey, we
was.
got
So I
Northeast
think
up
that
there,
the
though,
scheme.
man. Can you hear me, Northeast?
Can you hear me?
Now we can, yeah.
Can you hear me? Why do I not see myself on here? What am I?
Nobody can
This
see
is
us.
crazy.
Oh, we got a bunch of people in here, man. We got a bunch
Oh my god.
of...
Holy crap, this
You
is
went on
funny.
mute, Leo.
I can't hear anyone
I
else.
said I stopped my live. Hopefully that'll help with the streaming.
You stopped your live? Why'd you do that?
Cause it said like it was too much, so it made everybody else slow down.
Yeah. If it lets you
Yeah.
start it back up, I would.
That's all right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
we
actually
can't
joined off of Turf. I can hear Turf, I can hear Leo, and that's about it.
There you go. Did Rundown leave?
I think so, but he
I don't
should
know.
be.
Dude, I don't blame him. That shit sounded like Beastie Boys' Paul's Boutique, how many samples it had going on.
Oh man.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, only the old guys in here got that one. Mhm.
Okay, look.
Oh, I'm older than I look, by the way. So I don't mean that in a bad way.
I know. Me
Oh,
too. Actually.
Yeah.
100% her too.
Yeah, I'm 47, so yeah.
So are we.
See, yeah.
Rundown, what's up?
I don't know where he went. Oh, there he goes. I think he's coming back on now.
Does it make a difference if you're wired or on Wi-Fi?
Yes, 100%.
Oh, see, I'm on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Wi-Fi is bad.
Not on StreamYard.
Yeah, I know. But I mean,
See, there you go with that loop again.
another loop.
Rundown, what's up?
I don't know where he went. Oh, there he goes. I think he's coming back.
Difference if you're wired or on Wi-Fi? I'm on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Wi-Fi is bad. The computer open.
Not on StreamYard.
Intergalactic,
Yeah,
planetary, planet.
Yeah, this is so wild. Another loop.
Rundown, what's up?
I don't know where he went. Oh, there. Turn the music off? It's not gonna help. I don't know. Let me see. It has the computer open.
Not on StreamYard.
Intergalactic,
Yeah,
planetary, planet.
I don't know why. This is so wild. But we're getting people wrong. I don't understand. Ah, there we go.
I can see Turf
You
now.
can see me now?
Let me
You hear
just say, this is all fucked up, but it's also my favorite thing ever.
Bro, where's Leo at? Now I can't see Leo. Leo's gone.
Yeah, Leo's gone. I see two Turfs.
And now
Rundown's back in here now.
My
Oh,
dog,
yeah, my
man.
camera's
What's
back.
going
So
on,
we're gonna
Jeff? How you
blame it
doing,
on
bro? You had a
Leo.
fire show the other night, man.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness. What's going on?
What up, Chris?
Wait, Chris joined us?
Yeah. Oh, not protect the shield, Chris.
No, we got
Oh, okay. All right. My man. That's my dude.
He
Okay,
MIA
Northeast.
on the-
Hey,
he's
nice
not
to meet you,
doing it.
brother.
What's up, man? It's actually New England, but that's okay.
Where
I'll
in
let
New England
Turf
are
slide
you?
on that.
Where are you?
New England. I'm in Rhode Island, actually.
Rhode Island. All right. Turf and I have talked about this. I live in Connecticut, which is also the ninth ring of hell. So Rhode Island's all right with me.
So you live in Connecticut now?
What's
No,
up?
no,
You
no,
guys hear me?
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
Colorado now.
Sky, you live in Colorado. You know what I'm gonna say.
Say
hear
it.
me?
Say it.
Our quarterback is there, man. We got to get him over there, man.
What's up, Roy? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, though. Seriously, rundown. My worry is the circus that comes with it. I'd almost rather have Cam Ward.
But see, I don't think it's anything that comes with it. If Deion's not coming, like if Deion's not coming, then it don't matter. Like it is what it is, bro. Which I don't think he's gonna come anyway, so that don't even matter.
I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of rumors saying that Shedeur and Deion are trying to manipulate the process to get him to Vegas. But I'm worried. I mean, you remember LeVar Ball, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm worried that we're going to get another LeVar Ball situation if we draft Shedeur. And so that's why I'm kind of leaning Cam Ward, to be honest with you. And it has nothing to do with talent. It has nothing to do with what they do. It has everything to do with, goddamn, you know, I don't want Lonzo Ball, LeVar Ball, LaMelo. I don't want that.
I was just about to say, I understand. I'll say one thing. He was right about one of them because that LaMelo boy. And
Don't he
Deion
have
got
two
three.
kids
You
in
feel what I'm saying? We
Colorado?
just got to be right about one.
Don't he have 2 kids in Colorado, though?
Yeah, but he got 3 overall. You feel what I'm saying? The one don't play ball, so it is what it is. He's out. He's gone. So, we just need one of them. And I don't even want
just
Shiloh.
saying.
I just want Shedeur. So
I'm just saying it worries me a little bit. It worries me a little bit.
It's like he comes with baggage.
Exactly. He could. I mean, it just depends. I really don't see too much, only because I've been watching him since Jackson State. So I've never really seen him act a certain way that's got me scared. Like you know, Jamarcus Russell. Let's say that, because everybody want to bring it up. Like,
Okay, what's up, everybody?
what's going
Mic
on,
test, can you
bro?
hear me?
But not studying. You feel what I'm saying? Like not taking the game serious, things of that nature. Like if I saw that, I'd be all with you. I'd be like, nah, we're not doing that because we can't do that.
Right.
But
No, I'm not saying that Shedeur is the potential problem. I'm saying Deion is the potential problem.
Oh, that could.
Yeah,
That'd
Deion's
be
the
something
issue.
different.
I'm not scared of-
I'll give you that one, Scott. 'cause
I'm
that
not
could be
scared of
something.
Lonzo. I'm scared of LeVar.
Like I give that because Deion does have the power. Like if it's not going wrong, if he says anything, it's going to affect kind of the perception of things. Like if he's like, oh, they're not using him right. Now it's about to be a whole 2-week media thing on ESPN on how the Raiders and Deion are not seeing eye to eye on how we should be using the set. So I definitely think it's going to be something like that if it does get down like that.
The last thing we need is more media attention, especially in the negative.
That's true. But it's like, bro, what do we do? Like, what is the formula at this point? Because it used to be Raider way. We don't care what we do. We're gonna fuck you up, and it doesn't matter. Like, you know what I mean? But now it seems to turn to like, how do we find the Raider way again? Like, what is it for real?
See, I'll tell you exactly how. You stick with AP.
There you go.
AP understands the culture, the history. He understands all of it. People are gonna cap on AP and say he doesn't, the X's and O's, and he's a defensive. I don't care. The guy understands what we were built on. So give him more time, right? Did he get a fair shake this year with Gardner Minshew, do you think? Did he get a fair shake? I don't think so.
Absolutely not.
So you stick with that guy. You stick with that guy and you say, all right, look, you get it. You understand us. You understand who we are, who we were, who we want to be. You stick with that guy. That's what you do. My opinion.
I agree.
I agree too, but I think as far as the mentality to get back to the old Raider way, it starts with 2 players on the roster right now, in my opinion, and that's Max Crosby, just because of his determinedness and just the way he is on the field. There's no quitting him, and JPJ. That kid plays like
already?
an old school Raider.
I agree.
You know, I mean, I forget what game it was this year, but one of the refs had to tell him to don't be so aggressive. Fuck that. What do you mean don't be aggressive? Do what you're doing. You go from the time you snap that ball until that whistle blows. Don't be telling our guys to don't be so aggressive. This is the National Football League. This isn't a flag football league. At least not yet, anyway. I think it's coming though.
And shout out to Jeff, because I will say this. There was a story about JPJ after the Bengals game where they were saying he was kind of one of the main ones in the locker room after the game, kind of encouraging everybody, telling them, like, hey, keep your head up type thing. Like, we still got more games to play. And he's a rookie. Yeah. So hearing that, like, I think you on track with that one.
Yeah, he impresses me. For a rookie, yeah. He impresses the hell out of me.
See, Northeast, the other guy that I would have picked, obviously Max is the obvious pick, right? I mean, everybody knows that. He's done that and he deserves that. He's earned that. The other guy that I would say, who I expected you to say, was a guy that was hot on trade rumors, but he's a guy you keep. You keep this guy, Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers is everything you want out of a Raider, out of a player, out of a teammate, Jacoby Myers, by all accounts, is exactly what you want in that locker room. Yep. That's what I expected you to say.
I like Jacoby, and I thought when we got him last year, it was a good move. You know, I'm all for it. That's why I wasn't so upset on losing Devontae, because it's like you've got a guy that could be a number 1 on any other team in the league right now. There's teams that wanted him, but if we would have lost him, forget it. You know, that would have hurt. That would have hurt.
I would have been mad. I'm still on the train where I still think Jacoby's a 1A. I'm just on the train where I like explosiveness out of my wide receiver ones. I don't think he has that much explosiveness, but he's one of the more technically savvy wide receivers in the league. He's one of the more consistent players I've seen at that position.
No doubt.
And that's very underrated when you talk about consistency, because not a lot of people can do that in the league, just overall in general. How do y'all feel about Colton Miller? I want to know, because a lot of people talking about trade Colton Miller. I haven't seen that many takes after last week, though. I'll say that.
Washed.
Really? Why?
Washed.
I agree. You know how I feel about this.
Well, what do we do?
Yeah.
Washed.
Hear me? Just really quick. Can everybody hear me on the panel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hear you.
You can't hear me.
Now, hold up. I said washed. She said.
I said that during your podcast, Turk.
He did. She did.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I called it. I was most concerned about Zeus. Besides the quarterback, and they didn't do anything to address it. Colton Miller, I'm like, show me something. I'm still waiting year after year after year. I mean, when he's healthy, he's stellar, but it's not enough.
I agree.
Not enough.
See, but this is my thing, though, and this is where I'll leave it there and let y'all, kind of talk about it. We don't have a replacement. I know people were trying to force feed us Thayer Munford into the left tackle role.
Oh, Munford's
it's not
awesome.
Gonna work, bro. He's a right tackle. That's
Munford's awesome. He's the best guy.
No.
He probably got the best footwork on the team, boy.
No, rundown. You're so wrong.
Oh, but wait, if we're thinking about a Norv Turner offense, though, I mean, JPJ fits it. He loves to pull the guards.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the tight ends, the drags, all of those routes fit. The player personnel fits what Norv Turner wants to run, and I can see Zeus being more involved, in a Norv Turner offense. I don't know where we're going with it. It's going to take some time. We definitely need to address offensive line and quarterback.
Oh, man. 100%.
Yeah.
You just brought up something really important, Cannon. One thing is, do we really honestly expect, think, and believe that Norv Turner or Scott Turner is going to be capable of implementing a new offense? Like, that doesn't even make sense. They are going to.
It's not new.
You know?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be new. I don't think it's new. But I think sometimes going back to what we knew worked, if it fits the right personnel. You know, the whole West Coast offense is built on matching personnel to plays. You know, Norv's a West Coast offensive guy. I don't know. We'll see. You know, as always, I'm cautiously optimistic and somewhat ambivalent at this point. I don't know how I'm both, but I am. So, yeah, you know, and I can't even get mad. I get mad for like a second, and then I'm like, where are you going, girl? You're still here. You know, it's like a bad relationship.
No, for sure.
I mean, I know some of you guys are going to remember this. Turf, especially you might remember this. You're an old school guy like myself.
Yeah.
They need to get back to, remember the old, what was it, Highway 63?
Yeah.
You know, pulling, we're pulling upshore in Art Shell, and that play was unstoppable. You know, they need to get back to something on that idea, but with JPJ doing the pulling at center.
Pulling guards, it's a thing of beauty.
I want to come back though, because rundown, you're wrong. Nobody was trying to force Thayer Munford down anybody's throats. Thayer Munford was playing right tackle, and I thought he was doing a pretty respectable job. And when he was forced to go to left tackle, he also did a respectable job. He shut down Khalil Mack. He shut down Bosa, right? We're talking last year.
Yeah.
When he was forced into that situation, that dude fucking shined. Pardon my language. He shined. So I don't think anyone forced him down our throats. I think that his play dictated that we had to give him a chance. Right? His play dictated that we had to give him a chance because he played well. Last year, he played well at left tackle. So nobody forced anybody down anybody's throats. Last game, it sucked. It was bad. It was not a good look for Thayer. There's no denying that. But I disagree with the idea that the media or Raider Nation or the blogosphere forced him down anybody's throats. I thought that he got the opportunity because he'd earned the opportunity.
Or he
and whether he made the most or didn't.
he was forced into it. Actually,
Well, see, I'll say it like this.
Tactical Miller.
It's a great point.
Well, I'll say it like this, because y'all know, like Turf know, I be on everything as far as the social media thing. When I say that, and we'll start last year. Last year, Turf know too. I was one of the main people like, hey, Thayer Munford should be playing right tackle. Turf,
Me too.
I've been saying it. Now, when he left for DJ Glaze, I'm like, I didn't think Thayer played well enough before he got hurt to keep his job the way DJ Glaze is playing. Right.
DJ's been a revelation.
He's younger, right? You just got him, and he's playing even, I would say, a tick better than what Thayer was playing like at that
100%.
point, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I like
At
Glaze.
that point there. And then, of course, I think he could have got his chance. My thing is, we're like on Twitter, and this is where it'd be like Twitter GMs, but mainly Twitter. A lot of people in the nation were saying, yes, what you guys were saying about Colton Miller, but people were saying we can get rid of Colton Miller because we had Thayer Munford. That was the whole talk, and that's what people keep telling me. And I'm like, bro, there is no way you think Thayer Munford is as good as Colton Miller if Colton Miller's 100%, bro. He's not.
I'm going to tell you this, right? And Turf can back me up. I was on Turf's podcast, and I said, you don't get rid of Colton Miller. But if you do, then you move Thayer Munford. So it's not like I was pimping Thayer as the left tackle of the future. I wasn't. But based on what he did last year, the man deserved a shot.
Oh, for sure.
He earned it. He earned it.
But so now that we see that,
whether you believe that he deserves to continue having that shot or not, I objected to you saying it was force fed because it wasn't. He earned it. He earned it, bro. He earned it.
I think right tackle, yeah. But for me, when people kept saying like left tackle, I'm like, bro, no. Like, I don't think he's that good to go all the way to left tackle and get rid of a guy that's been here for a minute. Now, yes, this year.
I agree with that.
This year, I think Colton is not going to start. He wasn't going to start well anyway because he didn't have no training camp. He didn't have all. So what we're seeing right now, I'm not all surprised about how he's playing. Honestly. But I do think coming this next draft, I will agree with you at the point where you got to start drafting a replacement at this point now.
Absolutely.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that Mumford, people who were smart were like, okay, he's playing out of necessity,
right.
Which brings us full circle to the Colton Miller conversation,
Necessity. Because he's not playing all that well. And this is the thing, right? I was telling people, and y'all can definitely disagree or agree, however y'all feel. But I feel like this is.
Can you guys hear me?
Absolutely. Oh yeah, we can definitely hear you, Chris.
Absolutely.
Yep.
But I definitely think like this is the second year, maybe out of his career, where he's really, really injured. Like that rookie year, remember he was hurt and he was bad that rookie year. And after that, he was healthy and he was cool. I think this is the only other year besides that where he's been hurt, hasn't had a training camp, and he's came in rusty.
That's fair.
You can definitely see it. Like
That's fair.
from week one, like to now, I can look and be like, he's not his usual self. Like this is not how Colton Miller usually plays. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Right.
I think maybe if we give him a year after that, but do you think Thayer stays at like what is Thayer's future now? Because now DJ Glaze seems to have that spot sewn up. Like it's a wrap now.
They put Mumford at right tackle or left tackle because left tackle is not working because he was getting pushed like a little schoolgirl. So he should actually be in a guard. Okay. Glaze looked pretty good. He's developing. This is his first rookie year. Next year should be good. Keep JPJ at center.
Right.
And let Andre James insert water on the sidelines. And that's it. Because
dude, I love what you said about keep JPJ at center because he's been a good guard, but he was an excellent center. And now, granted, it's a small sample size, but what did he play in college? You're 100% right. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. Keep him. I like Andre James. I've met Andre James. Andre James is a nice guy, and he's a talented guy. He's not JPJ.
Thank you.
No, it was the Cleveland game. It was a Cleveland Browns game. That the referees went to the sideline and say, could you please tell JPJ not play so rough? I'm like,
that's what it was. It was Cleveland.
It was the Cleveland Browns. I remember
we were there.
What the?
Yeah.
We were there.
Yeah.
And y'all let me know, everybody sees it, right? We all watch the games. From the first offensive snap, I said, there's a difference. There's a difference. As soon as I saw JPJ at center, I was like, we can push the middle of the line again.
And we ran the ball too.
I was like, oh yeah, bro, I don't want to like, and yes, I mean, because you guys, it's different for Scott and some of you guys like that, because you guys meet these players, right? Like you know them and you see them, and they're probably very nice people, right? Or just meet them regardless, but they're probably very nice people.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
But when it come down to the field, like we need somebody who's gonna get the job done at the end of the day, right? Like I've seen Andre James for a number of years make the same type of mistakes against the same type of build of player. Let's say that. Like if it's a powerful nose tackle, bro, I pretty much know what time it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
what's gonna happen against Chris Jones?
Andre James is not a physical center. He's a finesse center. He can push you aside a little bit, but if somebody just bull rush him, he's on his ass. I don't like it. I don't know why they sent that big contract. It's just like, we'll get a 1 year prove it. But
JPJ just looks natural there. He looks like he belonged there from day one. Why we took so long? I know they said that they weren't going to pull the job from James. I get it, but I mean, if the guy's playing better and he's a better fit, that's on the coaches. Why aren't you making that move?
And here's the other thing.
That was
Northeast. Here's the other thing.
Who's the line coach?
Everybody says. Everybody is saying that Jordan Meredith is playing the hell out of his guard position, and he is. So I think maybe the fear before the season was that if you plug JPJ in at center, who's going to play guard? And I don't think there was a lot of confidence there. But Jordan Meredith has played his ass off. He played his ass off, and he's earned it. So put JPJ at center, right? Start Jordan Meredith. And I'm not saying Jordan Meredith is all world. Nice guy. I like him. His mom is an absolute sweetheart. But maybe he's not the long-term answer. But for this year, maybe he is.
Scott, you're making a great point because I talked to Leo about this and then definitely want, my man Jeff and Chris to chime in. But I think we got better on the line once Andre James left because we were able to get stronger at pretty much every other position, right? And I'll say this too. I know people ain't gonna probably agree with this, but I've been on this train. To me, we looked a little more cohesive with Andre James and Dylan Parham not being in there.
Fair.
Me personally, I like Dylan Parham a little bit, but even Dylan Parham has that problem that Andre James has. If it's not Andre James getting his ass blown up in the backfield, it's Dylan Parham.
If you look at Dylan Parham was actually trying to protect Andre James too, because you watch some of the snaps. He wasn't touching on his block. He was watching Andre James what he's doing. He shouldn't be doing that. That's why he got beat on a lot of plays. I'm watching the statement like, why aren't you watching the center position? Center supposed to be watching both right and left. But
Yeah. But you know what's weird about that? Think back. Okay, this year, JPJ's a center, but we're not going to make him a center. We're going to make him a guard. Think back 2 years ago. 2 years ago, people were saying Dylan Parham's going to come in as a center.
Yep.
And we didn't put him at center, we put him at guard. Why we're so in love with taking natural centers and putting them at guard, I have no freaking idea. But that kind of speaks to what you were saying about the fact that he's watching Andre, because that's his natural position. Of course he's gonna. That's a great point. And maybe that's to our detriment.
Well, I mean, the other thing too is you got to look at with the center. It's making them or having them play guard. It's an easier transition sometimes for a center. Because I mean, I played O-line, played it in high school, played it in semi-pro, and I played center. It's the easier transition from center to guard than from center to left tackle or taking a guard and making him a tackle. Tackle's the toughest position. Oh, sorry. The center is actually the toughest position because of how much you need to know on what the defense is doing in front of you to call the plays to your lineman.
Yeah, to call the plays
to let your quarterback. So as far as a physical aspect, your tackle, especially your left tackle, is the hardest and probably one of the most valuable positions on that front line. So I don't mind Colton Miller being there. I love JPJ where he is. He should have been there from the start of the season. You can't keep James where he was just to appease him because he's a veteran. If he's getting beat out in practices during training camp, you put him in there. I mean, this weekend when they came out on the first series and just threw the ball 4 straight plays, granted one of them was for pass interference in our favor, I was excited. I'm like, oh my God, we're not running it on first down for 1 yard or negative yards.
1 yard.
We passed the ball. It's like I almost fell out of my chair. I'm like, we threw the ball on first play. That's totally off script. So I felt like, all right, maybe Getsy listened to something that somebody told him, like, get your shit together and change things up. But then it all went away again. We had that one great drive, got that early touchdown, and then that was it. We got away from the passing.
We can only script. But this leads me to this question. This leads me to this question. I want to ask y'all this question right here. So we're talking about the line, and I might be in the minority. I don't think the line is the major problem of this offense. I really don't. I don't think the line is all that bad, especially when I watch other teams in the league and I see teams like the Giants and shit. I see teams like the Giants and all these other teams, and I see like Jaguars and Cleveland. I'm like, bro, these lines are terrible. Like, these are terrible.
It's a play caller. I think it's the play calling. I don't care if you say you can have terrible line, but if you can find out something like we can't block, but we can do something else to get it going. It's a play call.
I don't think it's necessarily an offensive line.
Let me say something right. Oh, yeah. You on the goal line 1 yard, two straight plays you run the ball, then you get nowhere. Why are you running a third play? That's a play call. That's a play call.
Yeah.
Like if you look at the running game's working real well. Okay, let's start passing the ball. That don't work. And then the passing worked well. Now let's start running. That's a play call, dude. This guy can't call
I
play
get that.
nothing.
I mean, we've all been around football. I feel like if you can't run for no yard, you don't deserve to win anyway. But you shouldn't, especially in the NFL, bro. I mean, we could be a junior peewee, and I tell them the same thing, bro. Like we got to run for this yard, bro. I don't care what you tell me. We're not passing. No, you run in here, bro. But I just think we don't have the right combination of guys on the offensive line. That's just me, personally. I think really what it is, I just think if we start getting rid of certain guys on the offensive line, as you saw, right? We just made one change in the offensive line, and literally we looked a little better. I think if we just get some more guys that's going to fit what we're trying to do, because we just need to stop playing around and just go to a power scheme, bro.
Yes,
most of our guys can run power.
I was
We
gonna say
gotta
that.
stop playing around and go to this power scheme, bro.
Which is North
Who
Turner.
JDJ remind you of?
That is North Turner, and it's more traditional.
It is North Turner.
It fits more
Yep.
of Zeus. It fits more of everybody on our team, to be honest.
Yeah,
JDJ remind everybody of?
We're a power team. We try to play like we're a zone. Like, is this when Josh McDaniels came in here and tried to make us a zone team a little bit and all that? Like, bro, no, we're not a zone team. We're a power team. We got power players, bro. Like, JPJ is the definition of a center that runs a power scheme, bro. So at the end of the day, like, we gotta, I think, start tailoring our personnel to that, and I think we'll start looking better.
Well, I think now with JPJ and center going forward, you switch to a power. I mean, you've got the guy in the middle that you need to start that.
There you
You've got him now.
We need
There
to
you
help
Go from here on.
Yeah, but who's the,
Hopefully with the two turners running things it is.
Okay,
who's
so
the captain of the offensive line? Like who's the main guy of the offensive line? Like who's the guy? It'll be a center, right?
Yeah, your center's the one that's he's like
So-
your quarterback on the offensive line.
Everybody else will take after him. Like, okay, this guy is beating people up. Let's do that too with him. Because JBJ is beating people up. I like it. So the rest of the guys are like gonna follow suit. If you got like a little guy getting pushed back like a little girl, they go like, yeah, you try. So hopefully they take the personality of JPJ.
I have a question.
Yes,
And
sir.
it's a question for the entire panel, okay? Cammy just said to me, what does the offensive line and the run game matter when we have the quarterbacks that we have? So, one, that's question number one.
That's true.
Question number two,
Yeah.
just so we all know where we stand, are we team tank or are we team win?
Oh, I hate that.
And
We're
I'll
team
start. I'll start. And I'll tell you that I do not have it in me to cheer for a loss.
Yeah.
There's a couple years ago, Cammie and I went to a game in Arizona, the Raiders against the Cardinals. And whoever lost that game was going to get the number 1 pick in the draft. And whoever won that game was going to get the number 4 pick in the draft. And Cammie and I cheered our fucking hearts out. And the Raiders won that game. The Cardinals lost. They picked Kyler Murray. But I don't have it in me to cheer for losing. I just don't. I don't care. Intellectually, I understand that maybe that's better for the team, but I can't fucking do it. I can't do it.
No.
So I just want to know where you guys stand.
Well, to quote the great Dennis Green, he played to win the game. Plain and
There you
simple.
go.
You know, I hate when people start, when someone goes, oh, we should tank. No, don't stay away from me with that shit. I hate when people say we should tank for a better pick. No, no, you don't purposely go on and lose. It's not like, with the Colts years ago with the suck for luck thing that they did. And as far as what you said about what happens with the how bad our quarterbacks are and everything.
Yeah.
But
And if that is in any player on our team, they should not be on our team.
No,
Agree.
no.
You're not gonna get me
No.
to disagree.
Yeah, totally.
The first question was how important is the offensive
I'd
line
say-
and the quarterbacks are that bad? Your quarterback is only going to be as good as the protection he's got. So if your offensive line is good and can hold the defense from crashing that pocket on him, you're going to have a little bit more success. So by having that top, or not a top, but having a better offensive line to protect your quarterback so plays can develop, because that's our biggest problem. These plays weren't developing down the field with your receivers because the line's getting crashed and the quarterback's in that holy shit scramble mode. And Minshew runs like he's got cement blocks.
Yeah.
He can't move that well. So that breaks everything down. Plus, we don't run enough play action to keep defenses a little bit more honest.
I'm gonna be right back because I'm gonna chime in on this one.
How can you run play action when you run back 10 yards 1 yard a game? Huh? You can't run play action when you run back only get 1 yard or negative 5 yards.
Well, that's the other problem too.
And Chris, let's also say this. Let's also say this is that, you can say that the quarterback's only going to be as good as the offensive line. But, I mean, we've watched how many games, and Gardner bails early. He bails early, dude. Early, often.
Yeah, he panics. He panics.
He does.
As soon as you see one guy closer, he runs.
You know what? Do you know what? When it comes to playing panic football and throwing that scared ass throw, you know who he reminds me of? Derek Carr. Yeah.
Derek Carr.
Yeah. I mean, let me tell you something. I got love for Derek Carr because the journey between Rich Gannon to Derek Carr was painful. It was painful. Yeah, so I got love for Derek Carr. I got a lot of love for Derek Carr. But the fact is that there were times when Derek Carr would just throw a panic ball. And that's what Gardner does every week. And I don't think that it's always been because of a lack of protection. I've seen Gardner scramble out of a good pocket
and open
because he was scared.
And open.
Plus you don't look down the field too much.
Yes,
That one scramble you really had last week for that touchdown. That's how you're supposed to do it. He could have ran for 8 yards, 10 yards, and got first down, but he did get his legs open and saw Bowers.
Yep.
That's what a quarterback does. You don't run like I'm scared. They run and touch and run. So
one more thing on the tanking. We're already organically tanking. We don't even have to try to do it. It's just like completely organic. So it's like we don't even have to try. We just go out there and just play, and we're gonna lose. I mean,
hey Chris, we just met tonight, but Cammy and I have already decided you're invited to the barbecue, buddy.
Whose name is Chris? The other guy's name is Chris?
I'm Jeff.
Well, Jeff, Jeff and Chris, all of you, come to the barbecue.
Oh shoot! I'm on my way. On my way. I love a good barbecue.
Man, I want to make sure Larry can talk. Larry, can you talk? I know he's got.
Wait, who's Larry?
Larry is in the bottom, right below you.
I see him, but I can't hear him.
I don't know. Did we already touch on the tanking aspect that Scott asked?
We didn't finish.
No, we want to hear your opinion, brother.
Yeah. We're organically tanking.
Larry, I don't know why. You obviously
I don't know what's going on.
More than okay to stay and hang out. I don't know why we can't hear you though. Everybody can hear everybody otherwise. So.
Yeah,
they run turf. I sent you guys a Fallout Super with a question, but you guys never responded to my super, so I want my $5 back.
When was that? You gotta get on turf about that. You gotta get on turf about that.
Call him out. Call him out. Call him out.
I'll take EBT. I'll take all of this in the back to him. No, my question was, okay, let me ask this question right quick, because that's why I asked him about super chat.
Yeah.
What do you think about Deion Sanders saying that his son, he's going to send his son to the Raiders? You hear all the reports about that. What do you think about that? Is that what they call it, a tampering?
No, they're not in the NFL.
On this one, because there's a lot of things that I've been hearing. I've been hearing people talk about him not even entering the draft. Right? I don't know what the rules are. I have no idea. But I don't think you can.
You officially did it.
Have to enter the draft in order to get into the NFL. But then again, I mean, is that necessarily
According
true?
to-
There's times all the time that people are working in the grocery store and they get that call, they get a tryout, and it's a wrap. So it's an interesting question, man. And
Yeah, Kurt Warner.
I mean, I think right now they're going to do everything in their power. That's Tom Brady's guy. I don't see how we don't get Shedeur Sanders. I just don't see it.
From what I heard, that he
Well,
said
he's already
he
mentoring him, right?
Because he talked to some of his classmates. He said, "What can I take next year?" I said, "I'm going to the pros." That's what he said. Now, did he actually officially enter a draft? Don't know, because some people in the draft they back out at the last minute.
Right.
The team I want to play for is not going to be in there. So,
Taking on that, I think answering the question real quick, I you know me, I love that. I'm already for it, bro. Mainly, I'm not worried about the off the field. I've seen this man, as far as Shedeur, have no offensive line and still almost throw for 3,500. So I've seen the talent. All I need to see, bro. I know he can. I know what he can do.
yeah.
So I'm with that 100%. You know, I send Turf and, you know, the guys clips every week, bro. Like, he's got that attitude that I'm looking for. Like, real quick story. Feel what I'm saying? I think they was in 2 games ago, whatever the case. They're losing. I forgot what team they're playing. They're losing. And, you know, offensive coordinator goes up to Shedeur and he's asking, like, all right, what you want to do? He's telling everybody on the offense what I want them to do. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. I need somebody on the backside who's going to run this vertical for me. Somebody says, hey, my ankle is kind of messed up. I don't know. He's like, hey, I asked you if your ankle is messed up. Can you run this vertical or not? And if you can't, then I'm going to get somebody else who can do it. That's what I want my quarterbacks to sound like.
That's the leader.
That's what
That's
I want,
a leader.
bro.
That's a leader.
I'm tired of the everybody's good. Not everybody's good, bro. You feel what I'm saying? At this point, this is how I view it. We've been disrespected for so long. I want a quarterback that's going to stand on business. I've seen Shedeur against that Colorado State quarterback. He was talking major shit before that game about Colorado and Deion and the program. And what did Shedeur do after the game? Don't shake my hand. We're not like that, bro. You talked about my team. You talked about my teammates. We're not doing that.
Yes.
That's what I want, bro. That in this, especially with this organization. How long have we been disrespected? Jesus Christ, bro. My whole life. I'm tired of that. I want somebody that's gonna stand on business and be like, this my shit. You feel what I'm saying? This my shit, and ain't nobody gonna talk about my shit like that. That's what I want.
Ron, I've been a Raider fan since '76, so I see the ups and downs, but I ain't never seen this down for so long, man. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is bad.
I know.
This is bad.
I know.
You're in the same boat as me. I mean, I was 14 years old when we won our last Super Bowl. You know, it's been 40 freaking years.
And that leads me into Scott's question, bro. Like, I'm not for the tanking, right? I'm not on the tanking train. I'm not doing that.
No,
but
I agree.
I will say this: I've watched this team my whole life. Get like y'all said, what my man Jeff said he was 14 when they won the Super Bowl. I just turned 26, bro. Do the math. How long have the Raiders been good in 26 years?
Not very.
Exactly. So for me, right? For me, I'm like, bro, I've seen so much losing. It don't make a difference to me anyway. Like I've already seen as much losing as I can stomach. Now I'm watching these games, not saying I hope we lose, because I'm really evaluating. I'm looking, who do we keep, who stays, who even has the mentality to stay. But if we lose, I'm not gonna boo-hoo either, because I'm like, bro, it's when is the last time that we ain't had to trade the heaven, moon, and stars to get a quarterback at one point? Right, and like at least have some type of confidence or hope in this fan base going forward. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's all I want.
It's no guarantee. It's no guarantee that number one pick is going to be your savior. Because a lot of teams who pick that number one guy, then nothing happened. So
that's true. Bryce Young got benched.
Take your season because then but listen, if you tank, then you're going to go on free agents next year. You guys suck. Why should I play for you guys? I'm trying to win. So if that taking doesn't work for other players, and the taking will give them one pick, and that thing's a must.
It depends what you got, right? Like when you look at these guys that are getting benched, that are not playing, I think their situations and their organizations are failing them. No cap. Like Bryce Young, I look at that organization, it's terrible, right? And everybody's talking about, oh my God.
That's the worst organization.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, Shedeur might go to Carolina if they're up there. You think Deion gonna let him go to Carolina?
Nope.
I'll tell you right now, if they draft him,
bro.
yeah.
Who's
If they
that?
draft him, he ain't gonna be
Yeah,
strong.
bro,
He's gonna
like-
pull a Bo Jackson.
Think about this. You think Deion gonna let this man go to Cleveland? You think Deion gonna let Shedeur go to Cleveland? Stop. Wrong.
Archie Manning did not let Eli Manning go to the Chargers.
No.
Said,
not
no, he's
happening, bro.
going. He's not going. He's going somewhere else. He went to New
Or
York.
if you look at Anthony Richardson, right? That situation right there is a weird situation because at the end of the day, you draft a man knowing he's only played 13 college games. So you
That's
don't
crazy.
You're
And
not
look at
going to
any-
sit there.
hold on.
Why would I
Any-
sit there and be surprised this man doesn't have all the seasoning that he's supposed to have and he's only played 13 college games?
And he
No,
played
no,
last week.
Right.
Hold on.
Hold on. You got to understand the man was tired. He took a time. I'm tired.
I get that. I get that. That's fine. That's fine. But for me to sit there as a coach in an organization to be like, we don't know. We're going to see what Joe has going forward. We know what Joe has going forward.
Yeah.
401k and retirement plans. He don't have nothing else going forward, bro. That's it. Anthony Richardson is 22 years old, bro. Like at the end of the day, we got to live and die with what this man is. At the end, because even if he's not good, we're getting fired. That's plain and simple, bro. If I'm saying this thinking, bro, if he's not good, we're all getting fired, bro. It's plain and simple anyway because we picked him. So he might as well play.
Let me ask you a question. All right. And it's a diversion of the topic, but
sure.
my man just said he's been a fan since 76. You just said you're 26.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to ask you directly. Why are you a fan?
It's a great question, bro. It's a great question. I've answered this multiple times.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No. Because I love answering it. Because it's a great question for younger fans, bro. Because I say this all the time. Like, we don't have that many younger fans. When I look around the fan base, we don't have that many younger fans. It's all older guy, and it's because we're not winning.
Hey, watch it.
Yeah, easy with the old shit.
Be
It's
careful,
because
Ray.
we're not winning, though. You're not going to get no new fans or younger fans if you're not winning. You feel what I'm saying?
True.
Really, though,
That's true.
I'm a
That's
fan
facts.
because I used to go to Oakland with my fam every year until I was 14. So we went to Oakland every year, first home game every year. And just when I went for the first time and I was really understanding what I was seeing, when you walk in that Coliseum and then when you first get in there, that it just opened up. You see the whole field like that. And I was hooked from there. You know what I mean? So from there, I was like, I just love what I'm seeing. And then Darren McFadden came along. And then from there, I was hooked. From there, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I was a running back. I was wearing his number and Pee-wee and all that. So I was like, oh, yeah, bro. He got me hooked. And then Charles Woodson got me even more hooked. So, yeah, bro. Like, it's mainly like being attached to the players, really what it was. It was like really players, not really teams. Because I know for y'all, it's like, y'all can look back at an era of team and be like, this team was like legit. You know what I mean? We had a defense, we had a quarter, blah, blah, blah. I can't really look at an era of team. It's more like, I like this player. I like this player. I like this little blip in the timeline. You feel what I'm saying? Like that 2016 was magical for me. Magical.
Hey, Turf.
But dude.
Can
I'm
you
sorry.
hear me?
Go ahead.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we
got you.
Oh, we hear you.
Larry is in the building.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, Turf, that's
All right.
perfect.
Well, one time. Raiders! All right.
I'm so glad we can finally hear you. Hey, for the record, man, I don't know if people understand. We giving Larry the floor here for a hot second. This man has been showing up week after week. He's been working with his software, his computer. Couldn't get on. I'm glad I can hear what you sound like, brother. Talk to us, man.
Factuals.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Well, let me go ahead and just jump into it. I'm going to go ahead and expand on rundown. I'm going to go with my history. My family, Ohio, Cleveland is my cousin, my uncle, Bengals. And I like football and everything else, but it was finally probably around near 94. And I had to do my history. Al Davis is a July baby. He Cancer baby. So I am too. I'm like, okay, I'm going to run with it. And then I did my investigation. Despised, rebel, intelligent, pride and poise, just win, baby. Fight for what you want, take what you want, and I loved it, you know? And plus, I mean, the best colors in the league. Silver and black, baby.
Bro, come on, bro. Wear this every day.
Preach
You know
that,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Preach
I got to
that.
wear this every
Preach
day.
that.
Facts.
Preach
You
that.
know? I remember those times it was like, real men just wear black, you know, and all that,
Yeah.
you know?
There it is.
I mean,
And women. Cammy says, and women.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My girl be in Raider gear.
There it is.
And so, I mean, I just fell in love. And then, you know, I mean, it's like, hey, you take what people don't want, you know, growing up, you know, being a misfit, everything else, blah, 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 blah. We all have our challenges and everything else. But Davis, hey, he was ahead of his time. He was like, nah, you know, you can go ahead and give me them. All right. Hey, you want to play? Come on, get in here. You know, he didn't discriminate. He didn't do none. He didn't play none of those games. It was like time and opportunity. You have the desire, you got the opportunity. All you got to do is put in the time.
Yep.
You know, and that's what it's about.
Facts.
That's what it's about.
Facts.
You know.
You know
And
what,
so-
man? When I hear you guys talk about this old school stuff, I'm convinced now. Somebody must have sold their soul or something back in the day when y'all was over here watching these Super Bowls. Because there's no way it's been 20-something years and we're this trash. How y'all get to see all this greatness? You get to see Al do this and Al build this. And now all of a sudden, bro, we couldn't even hit a draft pick if it was staring us in the face, bro. Like, I don't understand.
It's having this right here, the privilege of being old and wise. You don't have that yet. You'll see it.
Well, I don't know about wise because it was still sitting in the pain. But
Hey, Ron.
Don't let this knock you.
I am jealous, bro. I'm jealous y'all got to see it, bro. I'm jealous.
Hey, Ron.
You'll see it.
Check this out.
Hey, Ron, you'll see it again. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. You got past this year. It's coming. Because imagine this. Imagine this. Shedeur, I want Sanders. Then Ward on second. But Sanders behind JPJ with them tenacity of JPJ and the leadership of Shedeur Sanders. And we get a decent running back, a decent get rid of White, put him at, I don't know, whatever, all other guys. They get
Man,
decent
don't get
running
me wrong.
back.
I like Cam Ward too. Cam Ward got some of that stuff to him. He got
Yes.
that stuff to him.
Yes.
I like Cam Ward too, bro.
Yeah.
He does for sure.
He come in here and change the
Oh,
mentality immediately too, because I like him too.
Well, Cam Ward, yeah. That's it. That's
changed
the
that
Sanders person
mentality.
that Cam Ward.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
one thing Sanders going to do, he's going to bring a drama. He's not going to be a drama, but he's going to bring fans into the stadium. Because they want to see, hey, what's next?
That's true. That's
They
true.
want to see what's next with Sanders.
Mark,
I don't care about them, the outside noise. Because
Who
we're
is
known
Ron?
for outside noise.
That's the question. That's the question.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, give me a minute. Let me expand on his question real quick. Okay. Now, regarding the line, because that's very good. Okay. Also, the whole tanking issue. Pride and poise don't follow with that tanking stuff. I don't go for
No, I
that.
never did.
You know? Hey, we playing for pride. Now, what we're going to get is what we're going to get, and what we got is what we got. Maximize it. Find out what you got, what's worth keeping. Whatever you can't keep, hey, discard it.
You let
Shoot it off. You know. And in the draft, we have to be aggressive. Hopefully, Telesco will do what is right. He'll go ahead. He'll be aggressive. Got the okay from 5% owner Tom Brady with the majority owner Mark Davis. And hey, let's go ahead and let's get our winner. You know, be it Shedeur or be it Ward. You know, because that's what it is. I mean, that's what it boils down to.
You're lying,
But I'm
bro.
not on that tanking stuff. It's we need to find out who's with us, who's not. Whoever isn't, you got to jump ship. You ain't on here, bro.
You know, when I see right now, this last draft, that's going to be a pretty good job because for the last, 12 years, 15 years, our draft has sucked. There's nobody on there. There's nobody on the draft class for the last 15 years. Except maybe Max Crosby.
No. You can't say that.
Mack.
Khalil Mack, Derek Carr, Gabe Jackson, first 3 rounds.
Nobody
Reggie
on this
McKenzie
team.
killed that draft, bro. He killed that draft.
Nobody's on the team for the last 50 years.
I agree with you that they're not on the team now, but you can't say that they tanked that draft. That was a great draft.
Okay,
That was a great draft, bro. Come on.
Okay,
Who
but
else? Who else?
That was a good.
That
was a good draft,
You
but-
said Khalil Mack.
That
Who
was a
else?
good draft, but who else is still on? Who's still on the team right now from that draft?
That's what I said. That's what I said.
That's what I mean.
You
But
said
that,
Khalil
but
Mack
that
was
has
window.
to do with free agent contracts, not drafting.
I get
and what
that,
you
but
said
that's-
was that the draft sucked. And that draft did not suck. That draft was a home run. And
Okay,
what
but
we
I
didn't
mean-
do is we didn't
name-
retain them.
name-
So you can't tell me who's still with the team. You can't say that.
Name the players.
That's
Name
not
the- name the
okay.
players. You said Khalil Mack. Who else did you say? I'm sorry. You got to be rest some other. Who are they?
That
Mack.
one draft, first round, Khalil Mack, second round,
Okay.
Derek Carr, third round,
Okay.
Gabe Jackson. Tell me I'm wrong. That's a great draft.
Okay, that might be a great draft. Out of 15 years, have you had draft class like that?
All right, I'm not defending that.
That's what I'm saying. You should draft 15 years.
I'm just saying there was 1 year. Give me my 1 year,
To
friend.
Scott's point, though, I'll say this. To Scott's point,
Okay, so
think-
you got it. Put an extra piece of rib. I'm gonna give you that one.
I think Scott's right for that one point. I think, honestly, we missed our window with that draft class because that draft class should have won them some playoff games or something.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's the real issue. Like when you got Derek Carr and all that, like a second round quarterback that can start is, you look around, you like, that's a luxury. You got to take advantage of that, right? Like, but we didn't take advantage of that when we should have. So I think that's the whole thing right there. It would have looked better if we would have won some games. That's probably what it was.
But my point is that I'm looking at Telesco, the guys he picked. I mean, most of them are developing players, but then he has to be players to for the future. You know what I'm saying? He's not
At
like
least the first 4 rounds, he got some people.
he only drafted one superstar that nobody looked at, Brock Bowers. But wasn't no like all these mains. They weren't no big superstars. They're players of mistake.
What he did in the 3rd round lets me give him time, or gives me hope that he's gonna find something, right? Like the fact you can find a starting guard in the 3rd round gives me hope. And I've looked at Telesco's quarterback history on like quarterbacks he's been involved in drafting or selecting. He got a nice little history to him. I ain't gonna cap. His history's not bad, bro. He's got like 3 dudes on there where I'm like, I'll take them right now. Right
Name 'em.
I don't think Telesco's actually quarterback.
He's got Andrew Luck. He's got Andrew Luck on there. He's got Justin Herbert on there. He was part of the Peyton Manning draft, but that's not really it is what it is. But those 3 right there, I'll take Justin Herbert and Andrew Luck, of course. Like those 2 right there, I'll take. And people can say they fall in the left. But regardless of it, bro, you still got to make the selection. We see multiple GMs that don't make the right selection, bro. So it is what it is. At the end of
Do
the
you
day,
think Telesco didn't like the
I
guys
don't
in his
like him.
draft right now?
You don't
does he
like
like
him?
the guys in this? He better.
Herbert? Jeff, you don't like him?
Choice. There's no choice.
You don't like him, Jeff?
No.
Do you think Telesco didn't like the guys in draft last year? That's why they tried to move up. They tried to get one guy, but they didn't try to move anything else. They tried to go for Penix or anybody else. Do you think because I know one thing, Telesco do not like short quarterbacks. He don't like no 5'10" quarterbacks. He likes quarterbacks 6'2" and up.
I think at least the quarterbacks that we like are at least over 6 feet. At least.
Yeah. Telesco likes big quarterbacks. He likes big
6
quarterbacks.
feet. Move that up.
No,
6
6'2",
feet.
Run. 6'2".
Thank
Wait,
you.
Cam Ward 6'2"? He's 6'2", ain't he? I hope he is. Cam Ward is 6'2",
Ward.
isn't he?
He's 6'2", but he looks at 6'3", and then Sanders 6'2".
Okay.
And
No,
if we
good
draft him, he looks 6'7".
Shit, you're like 7'5".
I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking right now. Hold on. Draft.
But yeah, getting back to Herbert, I don't like him at all. I have not been a fan of him.
Really?
With the Chargers, nah.
Really?
You know what I
I
think
mean,
about?
you know what? It's because we don't think he's clutch and he plays for the. I don't think
Hey,
he's
wait a
all that
minute.
clutch.
I don't think he's
I-
clutch at all.
I hear a New England accent. Are you from New England? Yeah,
I am. I'm from New England.
I hear it.
What I think about Justin Herbert,
I hear the accent.
It's the East Coast vibe. Yeah, I got to go move my cat.
Looking at quarterbacks that were picked in that draft class, though, I mean, out of all of them, you got to look. He could have picked Tua instead of Justin, but I think that was a smart move, in my opinion.
yeah.
I would have taken Herbert over Tua.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me too. Well,
Hey,
that
hey,
was
2018. That was 2018, wasn't it?
Next,
So, Jeff,
our
here's
next game,
my
next
thing
game is
about
against
Herbert.
Miami, right? So
Yeah, it is.
all right. So all we need to have is Max get in the backfield and just smack the back of the helmet of Tua, and he'll probably have another concussion and knock him out of the game again. Because it ain't going to take much to knock him back out again.
That's a raise of vote. We just said, Jeff. That's a raise of vote.
All Max,
I can do that.
all Max has to do is invite Tua out to dinner, and he's gonna get a concussion.
Yeah, I mean, throw a napkin.
Like
at him.
you don't even have to touch him. You could just look at him mean.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's only 2 quarterbacks in this class that Telesco got that I would have took before Justin Herbert. No cap. And it's probably Jordan Love and Joe Burrow. That's the only, or Joe Burrow for sure. But
And
that's
so what I'm trying to
Burrow,
say
I mean.
about Herbert is this:
Before,
is
before everybody.
when Herbert was drafted, his rookie year, everybody said, "Holy shit, he's really good for a rookie." And here we are now, 5 years later, going, "Holy shit, he's good for a rookie."
Yeah,
That's Herbert. That's Herbert.
I don't think he's done anything too crazy for me. For everybody that was putting him in like, oh, he's a top 5 quarterback. I was like, stop that. Stop the blast.
Yeah.
He's not a top 5 quarterback. But
He was
That's
great
amazing.
for a rookie then. He's great for a rookie now.
I'll take Herbert right now. Compared to what we got.
Oh yeah, we'll take Herbert all day.
I take my
Herbert is a big body guy that can, run. He's mobile. He's agile. He throws a nice pass here and there and stuff. But let's call it what it is and stuff. Is in order for him to have that real success, he has to have an immaculate team around him, a strong running game, strong line, and a defense that is relentless. He will not see a championship unless everything else around him is perfect. He kind of reminds me of, he's a better version. He's a better version of, what's that boy's name? He used
Derek
to play
Carr.
No, not Derek Carr. Not Derek Carr. Trent Dilfer. He's just a better.
No, he's better than Dilfer. He's better than Dilfer.
Come on now.
He's better than Dilfer. Come on. Come on now.
They gonna try to crucify us for this one right there.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Come
on, Larry.
I'm telling you what it is, because when it comes to the Chargers, they haven't seen a championship, and they're not going to see a championship with Justin Herbert. They're not going to.
No.
Everything else around them has to be perfect.
I'm gonna say this: Justin Herbert might be a mobile quarterback, big body, all that stuff, can throw, pass like that. But if you watch him on field, he don't seem like a true leader. To me, my opinion, he's not that motherfucker from, excuse my language, from the Queens, a leader. He's not like Tom Brady was a leader. He's not a leader of teams. We need a leader of teams. Like I said, the rundown story was Sanders. He's a leader of team. Like you said, I don't care if your foot hurt. Can you catch the ball or not? If not, to try on the sideline. That's what we need. We need some toughness. We don't need a guard mention like, oh, God, the puck slapped, I got to run, I got to. Or they're going to hit me and drop the ball. We need a leader on the team. We'll take a chance. Herbert don't take chances.
Nah. He a tough motherfucker, though. I will say that. He one tough motherfucker. I've seen him do some. He a tough motherfucker. Yeah, he a tough motherfucker. I give him that.
Dude, if he was on our team, he's an instant upgrade. Let's be honest.
Oh,
he's an instant upgrade.
I agree. He would be an upgrade.
Oh, this is He's MVP.
I'll take him now.
You're right, Turf. We are playing.
I don't care what I tell you, bro. I'll take him
Yeah,
now.
I take him over
You're right.
what we got now too. That is true. I'll take him over what we got now. You know.
Oh, yeah, I will too.
100%.
Shit, I'd take
I'll take any
Rich
quarterback right
Gannon
now.
out of the press booth to come down and stop playing again at this rate.
I'm not even gonna lie, man.
Get on up out of here, man. Let's go, Tom.
Hey,
I'm gonna
speaking of Rich
I'm
Gannon.
gonna take Natalie Portman, and we're probably making the playoffs.
Hey, speaking of Rich Gannon,
It's
can we
better
stop
than
doing this
Gardner
as a fan
Minshew.
base, bro?
It's
Every
better
time we
than Gardner
sign,
Minshew.
hey, every time we sign a veteran quarterback, we always say they're gonna be Rich Gannon. Can we stop doing this as a fan base? We need to stop, bro.
I
We need to
know.
stop. We
We
put,
got lucky that
ourselves in
one
this.
But Ron, do
Well,
you
sorry,
realize
not
in
that
the
one
history,
time.
Ron, do you realize the history of the Raiders? We only drafted one quarterback to the Super Bowl. One.
That's what's so
All
crazy to me.
And he
One.
was so
And
bad.
then the last two Super Bowls, they came from another team. One quarterback drafted won the Super Bowl. Two Super Bowls were won by two quarterbacks that was brought from another team. And they were Patriots.
One actually
Hey,
came
Do
from
you guys
two
not
different
see a
teams.
problem with that? Like, is that not
No.
a problem though? Like,
Same
out of all,
was- same
like
was
we've only
actually drafted.
drafted like 2-3 quarterbacks in the history of our organization in the first round.
Right.
In the first round.
You
So
have,
many
you have to
ones.
understand the history of the NFL if you really get into that, though, because back in the day, there wasn't free agency. You
No.
couldn't force your way out. You could draft somebody. You could look. I'm specifically talking about Ken Stabler. You could take a guy, draft him, sit him on the bench for 5 fucking years.
Wow.
Marcus.
That was Stabler.
Marcus.
That was Stabler. You had the
Yeah.
ability to do that
Marcus.
Wow.
and develop them for not just a couple of months like we have now. You could develop them literally for years, and they had no option. They had no option. They couldn't go, fuck you guys, I'm going to the Oilers. They
That's
couldn't
what I was gonna
happen.
ask. How long
So
did he
if
sit
you
behind
understand,
Brett Favre?
yeah, if you understand the history of the NFL and why that happened that way, the reality is that back in, and I know I'm going to sound old as shit, and I apologize for that, but back in the 70s and 80s, you could take a guy, you could draft him, you could sit him for 3 years, you could develop him for 3 years, and you still had him under contract for another 3 years. So when you took someone in the first when you took someone in the first round, there wasn't the urgency that you have now. Right?
Okay.
Now,
the playoffs.
if you take somebody in the first round now,
Oh, it's got to happen now.
oh
Immediately.
yeah, he's
You
starting
gotta play-
in 4
You got
months.
to play him and pay him.
Yeah,
You gotta play
he's
him
starting
big.
4 months from now. And so when you say that, oh, well, we only had one quarterback that we drafted. Yeah, okay, fine. You're right. And it sounds really shocking. But if you understand the history of where it came from, then
Right.
it makes sense. You know what I mean? So,
I agree.
you know,
I agree.
and I will
Other
say
side is
this.
that-
I will say this
That's making a
because
point.
you said that the quarterback that won his championships was someone we brought in from the Patriots. Let me just say this right now, right loud. Jim Plunkett is the only quarterback to win 2 Super Bowls and not be in the Hall of Fame. The
Yeah, it's a
only other
shame.
quarterbacks that have won 2 Super Bowls and are not in the Hall of Fame are Ben Roethlisberger and Eli Manning. Do
they're
any of
gonna
you
get in.
have any doubt that they're going to make it?
They're going to
They're
get
going to
They'll
make
get
it.
on
They
the ballot.
absolutely will. 100%.
Post
Jim
Malone.
Plunkett continues to get fucked, and it's wrong,
Yeah.
and they should fix it.
Just like Cliff Blanche, you'll get it. Post Malone.
Yeah. Oh
Post
God!
Malone.
Don't get me started on
Cliff
Cliff.
Blanche, wait.
Cliff is my
Cliff Blanche
favorite
is a
player
better
of all
warrior.
time.
Wow.
Cliff deserved to go in
Blanche had
30
played it.
fucking years ago.
Cliff Branch had better record than that guy Stalwart. He had better receiving yards,
baby.
more catches, more touchdowns than Stalwart, and he got in. Yes, he did. And that pissed
My
me
man,
out. Like, wait, I was Stalwart
Cliff should have gone in 30 years ago.
Yeah.
30 years ago, Cliff was in.
Yeah, I was saying he'll
Wait,
get more.
his-
Like, oh, he passed away.
Here's
That was
my
one
thing on
mention
that
of the
too. I Plunkett should have been in a long time ago. No two ways about it. But what kills me is you got a guy like Kurt Warner, who's in the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Wait,
How that
what?
happened is beyond me. How the hell does he make it into the Hall of Fame? He's won one Super Bowl. Yeah, granted, he's probably got more yardage and stats and everything. But you're talking about a guy that was a Heisman Trophy winner, was the first overall pick by the Patriots. Didn't last here in New England.
Rookie of the year.
Shipped them off to San Fran. He was sitting on the bench there at San Fran, basically. Al said, come on over. We'll give you a chance with us. And the rest is history. He takes us to two Super Bowls. Takes us to two Super Bowls. He's the MVP in one of them. He breaks all kinds of different records in those Super Bowls.
Wins both of them.
And now he's still not in the Hall of Fame. And
Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing? Look at the logos in our background. Look at the logos. Everybody got the same logo for the Raiders. The NFL do not like the Raiders. Al Davis made a point of that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he made a point of that, but the NFL hate the Raiders. Always have, always will. Never, it's unchanged.
Yep.
Yeah. And see, that's kind of where I'm like, as far as the younger thing, I'm like, bro, we have to. I think now it's just about finding new ways to do things at this point, because I think when you guys are talking about, that was the best way to do it, right? It's like you got to try to find somebody that you can get that you don't have to. Maybe you don't have to draft a first round dude. I can find somebody that's sitting on the bench, because now dudes are getting developed for 4 or 5 years. So if I get him right now, he might be a little more seasoned coming in right now. But and then I think the money part of it too, because you got to pay a quarterback almost $250 million in 4 years. That motherfucker better be ready to play in 4 years. He can't be sitting there. I got to pay him $250 million.
You got to remember too, things are different with these rookie contracts too.
Yeah.
So that they're not getting paid like they were in the past, getting paid ridiculous, like the contract that Jamarcus Dumbass signed.
Jamarcus Russell. Yeah,
I mean, he signed a massive contract, but that's before
Calvin Johnson. That's what we should have got. We should have took Calvin Johnson. But go ahead, my fault, man.
We missed out on Calvin.
Yeah, well, we missed out.
Jamarcus' contract is peanuts compared to right now. I ain't gonna care.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But
this was all before they reworked the contract wording and giving a salary cap to these rookies, because these rookies are coming in under extreme pressure because they're getting paid shit ton of money.
Oh God, yeah.
So, because they had to perform right away, and some of them just couldn't handle it. Jamarcus Russell is a perfect example of a huge bust.
Well, the USC quarterbacks that were coming out, that they paid ridiculous amounts of money. It needed to happen.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute, hold. Don't jump on USC. It's still my team. Already.
I'm not talking about it, but come on. Brady Quinn, that's all I have to say.
If you look at Jamarcus Russell contract, bro, he only got $61 million for 6 years. That's nothing.
Look at what that was. No, that's what that was years ago.
Like this year, right? That tells you why the timelines are so sped up, because Jordan Love only played like a year and a half, and they just gave this man $250 million.
Yeah. That was money. Come on.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like there is no time anymore to try to be like, well, like if you have a quarterback already in place, you can kind of say, all right, we can wait. And we have the luxury, like what Atlanta's doing. Like everybody, I know we still kill Atlanta, but now looking at it, that was a smart ass move. If Penix ends up working out, that's a smart ass move.
I'll give him credit for that.
This is a smart ass move.
I'll give him credit for that, because they know that homeboy's not gonna be there forever, because he gets reformed. He's doing well, but he's gonna get hurt. And we got a future right here. So behind him for a couple years, just like Jordan Love sat behind that guy from the Jets. What his name was? He sat behind him, and he do better.
But see, that's why I said, and y'all can go ahead and go off. Y'all go ahead and go off, because I want to know what y'all think. But that's why I say our team, our organization specifically, we don't have that luxury. I would love to do that. I would love to sit a quarterback. We are not that type of team where we can sit a quarterback for a year or two and get it. No, he's got to play immediately. You
also got to think of the business of the NFL too. How much the NFL has changed through the years. It's a show me now league. What can you do for me now to win? It's not a league where you can wait and sit players for a great length of time like you could in the past.
True.
Now it's
And
all about the business.
yeah, and I feel like there's not really a plan. I feel like we're plucking from here and there and here and there, but there's no foresight of where they want to go.
There you
You
go.
know?
I
Yeah, I don't
think-
feel
I
like
think
they're
it's now.
building a team.
I think it is now. So, like I
Yeah.
said, we were so excited from last year, from the session at the end of the year, and we
Yeah.
expect to be good this year. We still got to rebuild because remember, all these players are from the prior regime, so they still boom players with a new GM, a head coach. I don't know, the AP, he's his first year, so everybody fire AP. This is his first year. Let him learn it. Let him get the bumps and bruises of being a head coach. Let him learn a lesson. Let Tom let's go pick some guys. Now you got what's his name, Seymour and Brady in the front office, football minds. Let them help it out. Let them build it up.
It's all about
Because
consistency.
everybody's on Chiefs bandwagon. Like the Chiefs. It took them 40 years to get where they are. 40 years to get where they are.
Yeah, I heard the Chiefs weren't all that
40.
good when we were winning. When we were winning, we were
Oh,
losing.
yeah.
No, they were horrible.
She's stuck.
I know.
40 years.
I think it's really cute that he's like, I hear that the Chiefs weren't that good. I'm like, we lived through it.
Hey, there was those times we put a thumping, and so I mean, I miss those years when we put a thumping on the entire AFC West. The Raiders are coming to town. I miss that, and it's coming back, and that's why, just like what was mentioned, it's like, hey, let AP cook. He need to get seasoned. He need to learn, go through the learning curve and everything else. Hey, he knows the mentality. He understands it. Let him get his players. Let him get his people. There was a minor delay. There was that hiccup. We got the Getsy, but he got gone. So we got rid of him. Yeah. And now, just let the man cook. Let him get it right because, once it's well seasoned, it's going to be good. And you don't think he wants to, put a good one in on the Chiefs? You better believe he does, as well as the rest of the AFC.
Yeah. The biggest thing I think we need is consistency. We can't keep flip-flopping head coaches and assistant coaches and offensive coordinators. Look at how many offensive coordinators Carr had in his 9 years here with this team. Yeah. There's no consistency. So a player like a quarterback who is your general on the field, you need to have somebody above him as the OC consistently every year.
Yeah.
You keep switching them. It does nothing but ruin confidence on players.
And they need a plan.
huge.
There has to be a plan. Nobody's going to follow a vision that's not there. I mean, the Raider way goes only so far.
Yeah.
They're glomming onto that because that's what they have. There weren't the X's and O's. There's not the consistency. What are they going to glom onto? Yeah, I just want to see a plan. Give me a plan, guys.
And it wasn't that long ago that we were dominant in the AFC West. I think it was Del Rio season. We went 8-0. I mean, 6-0 in the division.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that long ago.
No, it feels like that.
And the thing is also think about you give AP that time to go ahead and cook and everything else. He does have a plan. He said, pound the ball, pound the ball, pound the ball. Control that line, and we're right there. We're right there. But give us a season or two, and it's going to be right. Especially, now that we got a legitimate general manager that can go ahead and make the necessary moves and stuff. Connecting the dots and getting the ingredients for the rest of the coaches.
Can anybody hear me?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
I got booted. Okay. Stupid McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Did you do it?
Okay, so
No, go ahead.
No, McDonald's, man. It's hard to cut the Wi-Fi off, man. So I gotta reconnect.
okay. So I got something that I want to say to Rundown specifically.
Yeah.
And Severe, you're a young guy too, right?
Severe isn't in here yet.
Okay, I'm sorry. Rundown, where you at?
He's not. He went out, but I'm sure he'll come back. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hold it. But I want to say some shit to these young guys.
Right. Yeah. I can't wait to hear it. He'll be back.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, Turf, while we're waiting,
You got to say, Scott. I want to hear it.
All right, while we're waiting, I'm just gonna say, Turf,
Yeah.
you've met my grandson. I love my grandson, and we're doing youth basketball. I'm his coach,
Right.
and we have our first game tomorrow. And so, shout out Cortez Red.
Yeah.
That's all.
Get him.
That's
Go get
all.
him. Get that win.
That's
Get that W.
We running a 5-out motion. We running a box and one. We're a problem. We're a problem, bro. We're a problem.
Hey, Scott, where you located? What part of the country you in?
We're in Southwest Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
If we were any more Southwest, we'd be in a different state.
Well, I'm in California, and if I be more west, I'll be in the ocean.
Don't go west. Don't go west.
Now, actually, I'm in the middle of damn desert. So yeah,
Where you at?
I'm fine. You know about California? Do you know where Barstow
I was
is?
born in Stockton, baby.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Okay, I'm about an hour and a half from Barstow. I'm in California City.
Okay, all right. I got you.
Yep, hot and cold.
You want to ask Rundown and Severe? I mean, I want to hear what that's about.
Bro, I know you're down in Texas. You're down in Texas, just loving it.
Texas, huh?
And Larry,
It's cold as shit here.
aren't you in Mexico?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm
Mexico.
yeah, depending on how fast you drive, like about an hour and 20 minutes an hour and 20 minutes east of Mexico City. It's a quiet little city, Pachuca. It's a quiet little city. I work with students. I work with kids. You know, they endured some difficulties and stuff, bullying and other things and stuff. And so I'm in this institution helping to build up their confidence, build up
Good
their
for you,
self.
man. That's awesome.
Much respect. Much
Enjoying
respect.
the learning experience. So I love it. I
Awesome.
love it. It's very rewarding.
Awesome.
Dude, that's what Cammie does. Cammie works on Native American reservations with schools, trying to get. She works with underserved schools to try and get them up to certain standards, and so we're just north of Navajo Nation, and she works with Navajo Nation. She works with Hopi. She works with Apache. So, dude, much love, much respect for what you're doing.
This your wife?
Both is, yeah.
Yeah, and same with your wife too.
Yeah.
I'm with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been on here.
Lucky man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's him? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's her.
Because that's the name.
Yeah. No,
Lucky
that's
man.
her.
She's been on it.
Yeah.
Sitting next to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you saw them at
Lucky
the
man.
game, you wouldn't know who they were because in costume,
Yeah. Well.
Sky has on
Yeah.
on a fit and she has on a beautiful, gorgeous dress. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole
Yeah.
thing, baby.
Yeah.
The last break I've been to was in LA, man. I ain't been to Oakland yet. I've never been there. I've been to LA Raider, but not Oakland.
Not a Oakland. Yeah.
And Vegas. I was going up there, but the bus broke down, so we didn't quite make the game. It was a good thing we got our ass kicked, so okay, cool. But I can't afford Vegas. I had to sell my house to get a ticket to Vegas. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not lying.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping that we finish the same record as the Patriots, because if we do, there's a good chance we're coming here to play the Patriots in New England next year. Because our last two times we played them 2 seasons back to back in Vegas.
in Vegas, yeah.
So there's a good chance that they'll be coming here. We'll be coming here this time, and if they do, that means that my club will be putting on probably the Saturday night pregame party and probably running a tailgate too.
But just know that the last time wasn't it? It wasn't the last time. It was the time before. our man Jacoby Myers won the game for us.
That's right.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that wasn't the last time we played them, but yeah.
Oh, that was the
What
best.
game we got going up there, Jeff? What game that you guys are gonna do it?
There's a good chance that, based on how the schedules are worked for the next season,
Right.
if usually the bottom teams in divisions, like if you finish with so if we finish the same record, bottom of our division, same as the Patriots, there's some sort of calculation they do where they kind of line up where they would have to actually play each other because of based on strength of schedule
Right.
or how you finished the year prior.
Right.
So there's a good chance that we could be coming here next year to play the Patriots.
But it's always been the Raiders always play the same teams no matter what the record shows because I see they always play Miami, they always play New England, and they always play
Buffalo.
The Jets.
No, they don't play Buffalo all the time. They play, but they always see them play New England and Miami. Always,
4 years.
always. I mean, back in the history, a long time ago, they always and Steelers. That's what Steelers. Always play
I'm
Steelers.
hoping we play the Patriots.
And Patriots. Always, no matter what the record is, they always play those three teams.
Yeah.
I hope we come here to play the Patriots because
I'll
that's
tell
just
you
going to be a
right
great
now,
weekend.
Jeff, I will be right there.
I hope so.
I know you will, Turf. I know you will.
I will be there. Front and center.
We'll be putting
Oh,
on a
yeah,
heck of a party, I'm
I
sure.
want to ask you a question earlier. I didn't get a chance to. I got Rudy about run. Remember I told you I was doing my Raider shack?
Yeah.
Can you see the background? Can you see the background? Got the walls up, installation.
That's right.
Now I got my pictures
'cause you
coming.
didn't have any of that done.
Nope, it's on its way, babe.
That's
I
right.
ordered some more. Wear some pictures and some neons. I'm almost there.
I was gonna ask
Got my
you that
AC
because
coming.
I can see the door, and I was like, that looks like where you were sitting when we very first met, and it was all still, boarded out.
It was all wood.
Yeah, it was still.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got my AC coming in the next week, my HVAC, and
There you
I'm
go.
set.
Nice.
There you
No
go.
49 fans, no Chiefs fans allowed in my room. My wife's a 49 fan.
Of course. Of course.
Exactly right.
Of course.
She's a 49 fan. So what happened was that I was in the garage watching games, because I had TV out there in the garage, and so back and forth, and I said, nah, I need my own room. So I built this room, and she said, I'm going to take it rather than 49 thing. I said, I don't care what you fucking do out there, because this is my room. It's my cave.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, Turf.
Yeah.
Is Rundown coming back or is he not?
I would have expected him to. I'm actually gonna call and see. I'm gonna call him.
All right, you call him because if he comes back, I got something to say.
Yeah,
if he
I
doesn't,
gotta hear
I got
that.
something to say, and you gotta show it to him.
Oh, at this point, yeah.
So I got you right there.
Hey, in the
You know I
meantime,
got
I got something for you. I got
What do
something
you
for
got,
you.
Larry?
I got
Come on.
you. I got
Favorite
something
Come on, Larry.
all-time game. What is everybody's favorite all-time game? Like, I remember, I believe Gruden used to be the coach for us. And we played against the, I could have the wrong coach, but that's neither here nor there. But we beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 45-0. Sean King, he was the starting quarterback. And I remember him getting sacked, and he had a big smile on his face and everything while he's being crushed by the Raiders.
And David Dunn had a kick return touchdown that same game, didn't he?
Yep, exactly.
I remember
That's one
that
of my
game.
all-time favorite games. 45-0.
Nope. You know what my favorite game was? I'm going to give you some history. You ready?
Go.
1977 in the Rose Bowl. We had Super Bowl tickets. I was sitting on the end zone. I saw Willie Brown get this and run right towards us.
Get the fuck out of here!
No, that's how we get rid of it. We good. Because
You were there?
Turf know the history. I already told you. I explained to you. I can explain to you guys real quick. I'm thinking real quick. My whole family was Rams fans. Man, all my family Rams fans. I hate the Rams. I was a kid. I hate the Rams. Because Minnesota Vikings always beat the Rams, get the playoffs in the Super Bowl. I hate the Rams. And so I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan. Chuck Foreman was a great player because I was 44 when I was in high school. So I went to the game. My family bought tickets to Super Bowl because back then it wasn't really that big as it is now, assuming that the Rams were going to be there. in LA in the Rose Bowl.
Right.
Oh, no, disappointed. So we went anyway, and one of the guys backed out, so he took me. I said, "Yay!" I'm going there like cheering for the Vikings. But then I saw that Silver Black because TV was back then was only at 3 channels, so you see all the games. So I didn't see who the Raiders were. All I saw was the Rams. That's all we saw. And so I saw that silver helmet, like, it's tight. That's tight. I like that. But then when he caught that interception, we go right to we were in the end zone, came right towards us. I was like, Uncle, Granddad, that's my new team. That's my new team. That's how I became a Raider fan.
That's awesome. That's
Ever
awesome.
since.
So the
That's
power
so
went out.
cool.
The power went out in
So-
his whole block
so-
as far as rundown. I think he's there
Yeah.
just hoping that it comes back up. If the power comes
Yeah.
back on, he'll be back on.
Oh shit.
So
This
so
happens
Larry,
a lot in
you know you
Mexico, man,
lost.
right? This happens a lot in Mexico. At least I know. I work with a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
guys in Mexico,
Oh, yeah.
and they always lose power.
Yep. I mean, it's
Larry,
fortunately.
you know you lost best game. You know you lost that. You know you lost best game. He just won. He
Oh, yeah,
won
was that Willie
everything.
Brown? Oh,
He saw Willie Brown turn that shit back. He won.
Oh,
he
yeah.
wins.
Yeah, no,
I
hey,
don't even have to give an
agree with
answer
that.
because it loses.
Yeah, I don't
Well, that was my best game. I don't know if you guys' best game. That was my best. So that's how we became Raider fans. So I had the best game. There have been plenty of other games that I really loved, like the Marcus Allen reverse run against at that time Redskins.
That's hers.
That was the best game.
That's hers. Are we talking about our favorite game we've ever watched or our favorite game we've ever seen live?
Either one.
Okay.
Oh, the second one was against Seattle with the championship game in the LA Coliseum, where they dominated the Seahawks. With the Seahawks beat when they were in the Raiders division, AFC West, before they changed it, the AFC West, and the Seahawks dominated the Raiders all whole year, and then championship game when they play Seahawks to go to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I was at that game.
Yeah, you got some.
And
I'm gonna give you
that
guys.
was the most hard. That was the most hard hitting game I had seen in my life.
Huh.
A lot of us there just got to destroy Seahawks, man. It was like, dude, you can hit it. I was up in the mid rows. You can hit it. You can hit a hit. You like that. You hit a crack. You're like, damn, they were hitting them hard.
Yeah,
that was the best flag game I've been to.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna give you guys to Cammy and let her give hers, and then I'm gonna give mine. All right.
Hook it up.
Okay.
Okay, so my favorite game live was the Fuck AB game because it was just beautiful when the pass was caught and it was like my nation came together, you know? It was like electric. So that's my favorite one live. And I don't even know which one it was, but I like the older people here, we won't say who, only had 3 channels as well. Like born and raised in Colorado, we got Bronco games every Sunday. And that's all we could watch, you know? And I remember watching Marcus Allen run against the Broncos, probably in like 1982, 83, must have been after 83. And he could just get yards. He would be down and get yards. And I was like, who is this amazing player? And I was hooked since then. It wasn't the uniform, it was the player, you know? So that, whatever game that was, it hooked me.
USC boy.
I love and hate that game, but yeah, but the fucking game was pretty good. I'm sorry. Yeah,
that's a USC boy from San Diego.
I don't hate USC, but they put out some bad quarterbacks. So
I went there with him a couple times. Yeah, I know. I knew him. This is a long time ago. Though, we made some friends.
So I would say favorite game, both in person and just watching it. Just watching it, probably my favorite game was watching Tyrone Wheatley absolutely destroy everybody on the Chiefs roster. I think Tyrone Woodley ran through their strength and conditioning coach. He ran through their water boy. He ran through the secretary to the president. Tyrone Wheatley, that game.
I love Tyrone Wheatley.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So that game was probably my favorite to watch. My favorite one to see live, I'm going to agree with Cammie, was probably what's colloquially known as the fuck AB game. Because Antonio Brown was supposed to come in and he was the best receiver in the league. And we were supposed to just destroy people. We had him. And then if you remember back to this, it was literally the day before the game. It was the day before the game when all of a sudden Mayock's a white cracker and people are throwing punches. And I mean, this is after the frostbite and so it was like literally we went to Oakland to go watch it live. And like the day before, maybe 2 days before, all this shit breaks down, right? And we went to Ricky's Sports Bar because it's a legendary place, which, by the way, is shit. Don't go there. Don't go there.
It's not even. It's not the same owners anymore. Supposedly, I heard.
Oh my God!
It's the name of it. Yeah.
It's the worst. It's the worst. We literally sat there for 2 hours and didn't even get offered water. It was terrible. Anyway. So it's that game, and remember it was opening weekend. It was Monday Night Football. So we're out there, and for me, it's the first time I ever felt the feeling of being around 6,500 people that felt exactly the way you do. 65,000, excuse me. Right?
Game in Oakland too.
Yeah, it was 65,000, and everybody was in it. And like the guy next to you, behind you, 5 rows up from you, 17,000. You know, it was just the best experience. And then Tyrell Williams, who, by the way, we signed from the Lions, who should have been amazing, except he just couldn't stop getting hurt. But he was a great wide receiver.
Wait.
He caught that ball, and when he caught that ball, the entire place exploded. And so hold on, I have somebody yelling at me. Hold on. And then
after the lull in the crowd stopped and the fuck AB stopped, the Australian guy sitting next to me goes, "Who's AB?"
That's true. That's true.
The game.
That's true. That's true. He's like, we're on vacation and we saw a baseball game yesterday and we'll see a football. And this is the worst Australian accent ever. I apologize to all of your Australian viewers. But if he was really like, we're on vacation, we watched baseball last night. But who's AB? We have no idea. And they were the best because the wife didn't want to be there at all. She was pissed the whole time. The 2 kids loved stadium food. That's all they wanted. They just wanted all of the cotton candy and the hot dog. They wanted all of it. And the guy was genuinely curious. He was like, who's AB? What does 3rd and 1 mean? It was like the whole thing was crazy. So that was my favorite live thing, but my favorite watched it on TV was absolutely the Tyrone Wheatley one. 100%. 100%.
You know, I don't want to be a sourpuss right now. I'm sorry to bring the energy down, but I'm looking at the Reds coaching staff and the Patrick Graham. They were worried about him being a head coach somewhere else next year.
Yep.
I can say for sure he's going to be with the Raiders.
Why you say that?
Hey, I'll say this.
I don't think he's going to be. Last year, he did a great job defense in the season. He's doing a good job now. No wrong with it. He's obviously a scorer. But I don't think he's a candidate for a head coach next year.
He was a candidate this year. What makes you think he won't be one this year? This year coming up. That was a
I feel he won't be.
He got
Now,
two
I'm gonna
interviews
tell
with the
you.
Yeah,
Seahawks. I honestly think he turned that down. I think he turned it down.
I don't see him getting
Okay.
an opportunity like that again because how the Raiders are sucking. Last year they did great
Okay.
towards the end. They're like
It has
Yeah.
balling.
nothing to do with him, though. And everybody
Yeah,
knows.
but check this out. It
They
makes
still
sense.
is.
Sorry, Turf, on this. But think about it. Okay, the offense was terrible. Okay, and then
It still is.
the defense is constantly on the field. And with the defense constantly on the field, it doesn't have the same image like it did last year towards the end. There's still a chance,
Right.
but I'm hoping that PG will still be with us.
Yeah.
All right, let me say this. If team success was what determined who becomes a head coach or not, Eric Bieniemy would have been a head coach 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
True.
Absolutely.
So
Andy
team
Reid,
success.
there's Andy Reid.
So
But
team
he had
success.
issues, though. Yeah.
And that's
team success.
what messed him up.
But you gotta look at he had background issues though. He had some issues in the background. Which
Sure,
why he became a head
DUIs,
coach.
all that. Yeah.
Head coach got to be somewhat clean. You can't be stupid. They try to get AP for some things that happened with him and his wife. So they got to be
true.
clean. So
True.
organization not gonna take a chance. Like, wait a minute. You had sex with your cousin? No, we can't have you head coach. No, get out of here. You know, so that's image. They had to keep an image. That's what it is. Maybe could have been head coach, but no.
All right, guys. I got to bounce pretty soon, but I want to say this. And Turf, you promise me you will send this to Rundown.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
All right. So listen, when Rundown was talking, he said the only reason he's a Raider fan is because this, that, the other. He doesn't understand the way that you understand, the way that I understand, the way that Chris understands, the way that Jeff understands, the way that Larry understands. Okay.
And the Southing.
Al Davis, his first job in the NFL was as a scout for the Baltimore Colts.
Yep.
Al Davis became an assistant coach. Al Davis became a head coach. Al Davis became a league commissioner. Al Davis is the only man in the history of the NFL to work his way up through the ranks. Literally every other owner, every one of them,
Just buy them.
every team that's not named the Raiders is just a rich boy's toy.
Absolutely.
You forgot to mention
team,
one thing.
every team.
Wait. Scott.
Yeah, go.
Scott.
Go.
You gotta
Yeah.
mention one thing. Al Davis is the one who merged the AFL with the NFL. He did all that.
Yes, he did.
You know, like you see, I
Yeah.
forget. Yeah. He did
So
that.
I'm
That's why
gonna
you
tell
don't
you.
like him.
I'm going to tell you two things about when he merged it that makes him even greater. Okay. One, when the AFL and the NFL were opposite, they were rivals, right?
Rivals.
The AFL had a scheduled barnstorming tour across the Deep South. We're talking 60s, right? They had a scheduled barnstorming tour across the Deep South because they were competing with the NFL. They wanted to gain fans. Well, they go on this barnstorming tour, and then the coaches call AFL Commissioner Al Davis and they say, Al, we have a problem. He says, what's the problem? And they say, they won't let our black players and our white players stay in the same hotel.
Same hotel. Yep.
They wouldn't let him. Al Davis, while they're trying to compete with the NFL, Al Davis says, fuck it, bring everybody home.
Yep.
If the black and the white players couldn't stay together, then fuck it, bring them home. Okay? That's one thing. The second thing about what Al Davis did as AFL commissioner is this. Al Davis until the day he died, was furious because as AFL commissioner, he was winning. He was winning. If you recall, the NFL and AFL had an unspoken agreement not to sign each other's players. And then the NFL signed an AFL punter. Al Davis, as the commissioner, said, all right, if they're going to do that, fuck them. I'm going after their quarterbacks. And so Al Davis started signing all of their quarterbacks away. And then while that happened, while that was happening, Lamar Hunt went to the table and signed a deal with the NFL. And Al Davis was always pissed because he said, if you gave me 6 more months, we'd have got better terms.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Hey, Turf, let me give you a trivia right quick. Just real quick. I got to go through this myself. Because you named me 3 teams from the AFL era. 3 teams. Turf. This is Turf only. Nobody else. 3 teams for the AFL.
Without Googling, I ain't gonna even you and try to lie about it because
Okay, can you name me 2? Then 2 then. Just 2.
Sophomore.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go like those old school AFC teams. I mean, AFL.
give it a swing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. AFL. I am going to guess.
You don't believe one team that's on here?
The Jets.
Nope. Well, yeah, they were Titans. Yeah. Yep, they were Titans.
Patriots.
I was thinking the Patriots.
Senors.
Los Angeles. Listen to this now. The Los Angeles Chargers.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That's true. They left LA. Yeah.
They left LA to San Diego.
That's true.
Los Angeles Chargers.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the originally they started in LA. They left San Diego. Different Broncos, Houston Oilers, Los Angeles Chargers, New York Titans, Oakland Raiders, Boston Patriots, Buffalo Bills, and Dallas Texans.
Wow.
That's the AFL teams.
Hold up. You're wrong. You said Oakland Raiders?
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Oakland
I was
Raiders.
gonna say Oakland Senors.
Yeah, that's what the original name was. That's what the original name was. Oakland Senors. Yeah.
Billy Davis in the building. Run down his whole entire block, man. Lost power, guys.
Okay. All right. So can I continue to lecture rundown? Because I know that's what I'm doing. And I don't feel good about the fact that I'm lecturing him, right? Like old people don't want to feel like they're lecturing, but goddamn, I'm gonna lecture him for a minute. All right. So now where we're at is AFL commissioner Al Davis is what forced the merger.
Correct.
We know that,
Correct.
right? Now, first Latino quarterback, Tom Flores, first quarterback of the Raiders, right? First African American head coach, Art Shell. We know that. The first female CEO, Amy Trask. We know that, right? When people love the Raiders, it's not because of the record. It's not because of the wins and losses. It's because this is an organization that has stood for the right things at the right times.
Yep.
And when you go to a tailgate, you see that because we all love each other. When you guys look. Oh, I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan because I'm from Philly. Cool. But our shit has to do with ideals and the way that we think about each other and the way that we think about community. I like the Buffalo Bills because I can jump through a table. Awesome. Great.
Don't have any brains, but I can jump through a table.
Yeah. I love the Raiders. I love the Raiders because of what this organization has stood for and does stand for, which this is separate of my rundown history lesson. When people say, "Oh, Mark Davis should sell the team," why? Why?
No.
Mark Davis
No.
is it, like it or not, Mark Davis is an extension of the Al Davis legacy. Do you think that I'm going to love, that you're going to love the Raiders as much if they are a Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Elon Musk corporate acquisition? Look, the fucking Walmart guy bought the Broncos. Do I give a fuck about Walmart and what Walmart stands for? Fuck those guys, right? There's something about the Raiders and where they come from and the legacy from the moment that Al Davis entered the organization that makes it special. And it doesn't matter. If we go 0 for 16 this next year, I'm still going to be a Raider fan. And I'm still going to support the nation. And I'm still all in. You don't jump. You don't jump. The reason you don't jump is because of the ideals. It's because of what it stands for.
And
that's what I want Rundown to know.
Yeah,
Right?
That's why raidernation is so big and strong. And that's why we so big and strong. Because raidernation, because there's no values and we believe in it. You know, something suck. Something I no longer like one of my buddies work with. You know, he was a Dallas Cowboy fan. They got ass kicked. Then he became a Patriot fan. I like pick your team, damn it. You can't keep changing who is winning. I don't want to talk about it. You probably can't see fan now.
Like Jade.
He said, "Oh, you're a Raider fan." Like I feel like they judge me like, "Oh, you're a Raider fan. It sucks." So, but
what do we stand for?
They are my team. My team.
What do we stand for? What do we stand for? What do we stand for? We stand for everything that Raider Nation stands for. We do.
Like this one of my daughter's friend, they had a barbecue and went to her house. This was probably like 7, 8 years ago. Went to the house with a barbecue. Well, was a barbecue because they just
Did you say that shit was 78 years ago?
7 or 8.
I'm just saying, that's a long time, bro.
Come on. My daughter, 7 years ago? Come on. 7 or 8 years ago, we went to their house to have a so-called barbecue. And that my Raider hat on. They said, "Oh, you're a Raider fan? We're all starters been in here. I feel sorry for you." I like, why?
Right.
Don't. Yeah.
You can go and they won Super Bowl. They won. Yeah, every Super Bowl. You won one. You won one time. Got your ass kicked. And you can start with us. You can't keep a damn stadium. You have to move from here to here. So don't start with me. Don't start with yourself. That's what I get. You know, I don't change my colors. I don't change nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Raiders will
like I said
next year.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'll tell you guys, God's honest truth is you know, I love the Raiders. I love everything about the Raiders. But more than anything, I'm really proud of what the organization has stood for. And I'm really proud of the organization for standing for it when it mattered. And it's why I say Raider Nation we come together because of a shared ideology rather than a shared region.
Yes.
Phantom, yes. There's still a Phantom, yeah.
Fans and other fans. That there's just
yeah, 100%.
It's a life.
100%.
It's a
There's only one nation, baby.
Yeah.
There's only one nation, and people outside of it don't understand it. They think it's just a slogan, but no, there really is only one Raider Nation. There really is. All right, brother. Hey guys, I love you, but my bladder's about to explode. I'm out.
Miss Cammy. I love it.
Good Cammy, man. Good chat, Scott Cammy.
Excellent.
Yeah, people don't realize it. It's a lifestyle being a Raider fan. You know, I mean, you live it every day. You know, I tell you right now, the only color clothes I own is black, gray, and that's pretty much it. I think I got one pair of blue shorts, gym shorts. Other than that, everything else I wear is.
Hey Jeff, look at me. Look at me. silver, and black.
Yeah, look at.
Oh my
And
god.
it looks like looks like
I don't have my radio sweatshirt yet.
Y'all got to get out of here. Yeah, I noticed that Falcons shirt is for high school, right?
Well, yeah. My nephew plays high school football for Palmdale.
I
Nice.
noticed you've always worn that, so.
Well, plus it's the ticket T-shirt I got until I get my heater, man. It's cold as hell in here. It's my tickets are one. I got a red one and it's as thin as hell, but this thing's thick.
Right, that one.
But yeah, this is my little nephew.
Yeah.
Well, he's not my nephew, but you know, I grew up with him.
No,
He grew up with me. I mean,
yeah.
me plays high school football. He don't start, he don't play, but he's on the team.
Yeah. I am so glad, man. I hope y'all love this show, man. I hope y'all keep showing up every Friday. It's only gonna get better.
Yeah, this is a good time.
You know,
I missed it
we'll
last
add
week.
more
I was
to it, you
I was
know what
bummed
mean?
last week.
Yeah, I missed it too.
Yeah, get that Wi-Fi fixed, man. No more. Get that Wi-Fi fixed. No more McDonald's Wi-Fi, dude.
Yeah, I know, right?
At least go Starbucks.
Yeah, and I'll get this, all the volumes and all this other stuff, right? We building this plane as we fly it, ladies and gentlemen, and that's just the way it's going to go.
Oh no.
But yeah, I mean, it's coming together, right? It's coming together. Yeah, we're gonna have a really good time on this show, for sure.
This is Raider Nation, man. We don't give up. We don't die. This is Raider Nation. We don't give up. We don't die. We keep moving forward. That's it.
There you go.
Yeah, my guy that I do my show with on Wednesdays, we started playing around with this system. Actually, we ended up doing the show last night because he's away. He's in Cincinnati still because he went out there for the game. But yeah, we've been playing around with this system too. So with the same thing, the OBS and the VDO. So it's a learning curve.
It's simple when it's just one person or not doing a whole lot. But when you start adding, you know what I mean, graphics, video, sound, and then your laptop or computer doesn't have enough juice, it's like it all starts to compile and add up. So, but we getting there, man.
Yeah, it does. You need technical advice for all that stuff, man. You got to hire somebody to do it now these days.
Yeah, right.
It's not just simple like this. It's not simple to start a mic.
Yeah, shout out your channel, man. Shout out everything that you got going on, man. I was so happy to see you started the show. You started the channel and all this.
What's your channel?
Name of it, man?
Our channel is
whoever hasn't subscribed to this channel right now, go subscribe.
Don't know it.
It's basically my screen name, the any_Raider boosters on YouTube. We're also, if you go to the YouTube one, it's got the links for Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We've got a Facebook group page that's a private, but if you want to join it, I'm the president of the club, so I just let you in as long as, we know that you're a Raiders fan. We don't want no KC assholes coming in there busting our chops.
I'm trying to
keep up the rip rap
right now because I can't write anything down because I don't have no right hand. I can't write. I'm trying to get to it right now. Give me 1 second, if you don't mind, Joe.
But yeah,
what's it called again?
We just did our second show last night, so we're gonna try and do them every Wednesday nights at like 9:00 is our goal. 9:00 Eastern time. Yeah, we may switch it to move it back a little bit more.
Okay.
Because still at 9:00 my time, it's only 6:00 out on the West Coast. That's
exactly.
Because that's why we're calling it Raiders Coast to Coast, because my buddy LV Raider 10, he's West Coast. He lives in LA. I live on the East Coast, and he's a young kid. He's only 26, so it works good. We work off of each other. It's the older generation Raider fan teamed up with a young generation kid.
Baby. Turf and rundown.
Yeah,
that's exactly what that is.
It's perfect. I mean, it's just a great mix with the two of us.
Yep.
I found some.
26.
There we go.
50, man. So
I see the kid. I see the kid.
So Larry,
hopefully check us out next
I know
week.
you may not have a channel or anything. Yeah, let us know if you got anything going on you want to tell the fans about, man. You know what I mean? All us Raider fans, man, we all got our things. So Yeah.
Oh yeah, right now, hey, I'm just checking out the channels. I'm checking out the channels, supporting my fam and everything else. Here in a little while, I'll give some thought to it and stuff and everything about starting the channel. But right now it's about support. And hey, I'm here in order to support all of us.
Thank you, man. We appreciate
and so
it.
you can look
that's
forward
why I
to
told
me
Jeff,
checking
man,
out all
any
of
Raiders boosters, as soon as I see that show and I'm available, man, I'm on it. I'm the same way, man. I support all of us. We all got one
definitely
common
come in,
goal
ask
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
All right, just because Jeff, I just subscribe to you. While we watching you, you got my subscription. No problem, man. I'm Sebastian for all Raider people. Raider content except for one person, and you know what that is. What's his name? I can't say his name. You know what I'm talking about. I support most of 99% of the Raiders content creators except for one person.
Right.
So I support you.
All good. Well,
awesome. Appreciate
fellas,
it.
We appreciate it, man. This was outstanding. Outstanding show.
Yeah.
As always, we'll be back
It
next
was.
week. Probably be longer. If
It was
Rundown
entertaining
here, I
to
would
start.
keep going. But plus I think a couple of y'all about to leave anyways as well. So I got my last
I got some red beans and rice
game to get up to tomorrow morning.
I got some red beans and rice. I got some red beans and rice and some fried catfish waiting for me in the house, so I gotta go.
Oh yeah, you going
damn.
to eat. You going to eat.
I'm
Well,
hungry.
I made it, so I made it, so I gotta eat.
Right. All right, gentlemen. Well, hey, we
Right.
appreciate you.
It's
Thank
been a
you.
pleasure.
And yeah, absolutely. We'll see you
Larry.
guys next week, man. Tomorrow morning we will have the Raider Syndicate show.
Take care, gentlemen.
I wish we could get our
Yeah, take care.
newest member out there. Y'all probably already figured it out and know who it is, but I'm still not going to formally announce it until we can get them all, get all of us out there. But yeah, tune in tomorrow. And yeah, enjoy this bye week, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll be there.
You know what I mean? This is a week we don't have to stress about. We don't
Exactly.
worry about nothing.
Yeah.
We
I
can
love
relax.
the bye week.
We can relax.
We can
I love
relax.
the bye week because I don't have to go to the bar and do the club thing, and I can just stay home and watch football. And the best
Right.
part is we got a 9:00 in the morning game in Germany, so I can watch football from the morning till the sun goes down. Oh, it's beautiful.
Fire.
Perfect Sunday.
Yeah, until Monday. Yep. Basically. All right, guys. Good night. Been a pleasure, Matt Turf. Talk
Yeah,
to you
see you,
later.
Good
man.
night.
Take care, guys.
Peace.